o'clock, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. The team is ready to serve you a huge portion of fun for lunch. Open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought, take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe, and get ready to enjoy the humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of feel-good and happy soup to help your day go easier and enjoy your break with others around you. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream-making. The feel-good food you need to help that bagel go down nice and smoothly. If you have a story to share, anything that happened at work, play, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you today, call in toll-free 888-565-1470 right now. So sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe and let Dawn and Freddy S. get your happy juices flowing.
Can you hear us now?
I can hear you now.
You can hear me now?
I can hear you now.
We can do a phone commercial. Can you hear me now?
I gotta tell you something.
Can you hear me now?
I got a pet peeve.
Of course you do.
I got a stone in my shoe because it's amazing how people
There's too
do
much
business
stuff.
in this city. It's amazing. You call people who call you that want to be on the show,
And they don't show up. We're 2 for 2.
2 for 2. 2 for 2. And you know something? I'm getting a little bit impatient with it because if you tell me you're going to be here and you can't make it, then call me.
Just let
us
us
know. If you don't call
know.
me, then somebody else that wanted to be here can't be here. I mean, I don't get it.
That's why we got to do what we got to do.
What do we got to do?
You know what we got to do? We got to have everyone give us a call at 888-994-4995. It's going to call directly to the studio. We're going to bridge it over and get those calls right in our gallery.
You do know that when people do call, I'm going to have to get up.
Why?
Because there is something that has to be done.
We're going to tell Alana and Nick how to do it, and they're going to get it done. We're at the Brooklyn Cafe TV today. You can find us on Facebook, Periscope, and YouTube at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. Our 1 o'clock hour is at 95.3 FM, 1470 AM, and now you can call directly to our studio right here in the gallery, 888-994-4995. You know what today is?
What's today?
I'm just saying, I think you need a wish. It is a wonderful Wednesday at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. We've got water, coffee, donuts, and Juice Buzz. We're going to be eating and drinking a lot. And if you want, you have to thank our new sponsor, BioCell. You too can drink collagen and de-wrinkle and anti-age from the inside out.
Where the hell did you
I'm
get
telling
that?
you everything. I manifested
Let me see
it.
this.
How about
This is
that?
the one that doesn't have any sugar? Or
That's
does?
the pure. That's the one without sugar
Without
for diabetes.
sugar for diabetes. And
How do you like that?
Well, I'm doing some research on the company, and I find out that they are the best at the liquid collagen. Collagen
And hyaluronic acid.
Yeah,
That
all that.
The stuff that we put on our faces, ladies,
all
we
that.
can now drink, and it helps us wrinkle and plump, and anti-inflammatory, helps with joints, skin, anti-aging, nails, skin, hair, eyes, everything.
I don't know about anything about any of that stuff, but the bottom line here is that she does. Oh, he is in the house. There
He's
we
not
go.
in the house. He's shaking his head. No,
Is
he's
he?
not here.
Oh, they'll be here shortly? Who's that?
I don't know.
Who you?
That's Rocco. Hi, Rocco.
Rocco from?
Rocco's from our coffee company.
Oh, Rocco, how you doing, Rocco? Don't mind me. We missing a guest. I thought you were him, but that's okay. You're on the next hour. All right, very good. Now, this stuff, from what I understand, this is the #1 company that makes liquid
Collagen.
which is very rare. You can take pills and everything else, and you don't know where they put them in. But this is a different type of animal, and we are going to be taking
going to be drinking liquid collagen.
a test on this to see how much it works. But my angle, like everything else that I do in my life, which is essentials and everything else, is I want to see how it helps diabetes. Now, Leslie from Leslie Carmen. You know, I can't get over her last name because I knew a Carmen for years in my house.
Nah, I don't want to go there. Carmen Laser Care, yes?
It was my brother's girlfriend, by
Okay.
the way. And Carmen was a big part of our family, right? So every time I think of Leslie's name, Carmen Laser, which my legs feel fantastic. And when I went to Weight Watchers on Saturday, we talked to an ex-pharmacist. And he was amazed at the story I told him about how it made my neuropathy feel a whole bunch better. So he took people there.
She said she's so busy they just hired somebody else. She told me yesterday they are so busy. That's why you didn't get your appointment today.
Is that what happened? I got bumped?
I think you got bumped.
Really? Somebody called Leslie immediately on the phone.
She didn't mean to bump you. I think they got so busy.
What do you mean she don't mean to bump me?
She didn't know you were in there.
I didn't know I was just a little scrap on the table. I'm going to tell you something.
We were
I'm
both taken out.
upset.
We were both taken out. I know
I'm
you
really
wanted
upset. Because Heather does this whole makeup on my legs, and it lasts for a few days. I sleep like a king. So I was looking forward to this today.
I know. I was kind of bummed.
I
when
got
she
bumped?
She said, I don't have you on here. And I said,
Where's
you got Freddy
where's
at
Team Money?
9:30,
Team
right?
Money, where are you, Team Money?
He's over in here.
Where's your mic?
I'm right here, boss.
He's on mic.
Somebody put him so I can see him. I can't see him. Team Money, where are you?
I'm right here,
He's
boss.
hiding out in the camera 3.
Team Money, I think, no, now I see your belly. You got to sit down, stay in the seat. There you go. That is the brain trust room. What are you doing? Now you want to hear. Oh, now
I
you
want to
want
make
hear.
sure the mic's on.
Yeah, I hear him. Hey, Team Money, I want to put a complaint in. I got bumped. I got bumped off having my laser treatment today. I'm putting a complaint.
Maybe she's just a good business person.
We know she is. It was not intentional, I must say.
It wasn't
I
intentional.
think she hired somebody else, and I don't know what happened.
What
She
are you
felt
talking
really
about?
bad.
You either go or you don't go. You drink water or you don't drink water.
But you feel really good, don't
I
you?
do, and now I'm bummed because I got bumped.
Do you know how
She-
much energy I have? Look at you.
How much energy you got?
So much energy.
But you
I was up until midnight
you
doing
can't even
commercials.
do the laser. You're too sensitive.
I know. I can't
Team
do
Money,
the
I want to personally thank you for the job you did yesterday at the
He interviewed Renata from BioCell.
from this stuff, yes. And she did a fantastic job explaining how well this works. And people are actually texting me on liquid.
Collagen and hyaluronic acid. It's the only
How come you have like all these words?
How can you say that so easily? That's my
hyaluronic
question.
acid.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Hamana acid.
Hi. Say hi.
Hi.
La.
La.
Ra.
What?
Ronic.
I can't remember all that.
I feel like I'm in temple.
Hamana
in there.
hamana
I feel
acid.
like I'm in temple in there, just figuring out the Hebrew.
You going
for
to
me.
temple?
And when they
Are
do
you in
the
temple?
transliteration,
Is that what it is?
collagen and hyaluronic acid. So instead of just putting it on your face, where you don't know how much is being absorbed in the cells, remember we had the med spa and they talked about
Yes.
it. You're swallowing it, so it's working on all your organs and your cartilage and your ligaments, everything for anti-inflammation.
Now, Team Money, you interviewed her yesterday. I noticed that when you were talking to her and she was talking to you, you just stay quiet.
Well, I mean, honestly, the biggest thing about what the BioCell does, it's just a matter of learning about it. Once you understand
He's
that
good.
where this stuff is coming from,
He's good.
it's just a matter of the facts are there.
Yes.
So it's just a matter of learning what those facts are, and then it's a no-brainer.
Well, I want people to know that the reason that I'm not doing it for the appeal. Women want to look, ageless. That's not why I'm doing it. The reason I want to do it is because it is an anti-inflammatory situation going on with this chemistry. And a diabetic suffers from inflammation. We suffer in our hands, our joints, our knees, taking a statin because we have to watch our cholesterol. Just increases the pain. So I was assured that on the test, when I take this, it is going to reduce the inflammation. So I'm going to have my laser. I swear,
You're
she
gonna be
bumped me? I can't believe that.
You get the 90-day challenge
You
coming.
believe this? Team Money, I get bumped. So I want to do this for the anti-inflammatory concept, and I'm going to give you a diary on how we're working up with this stuff. But this stuff, I'm telling you right now, I know a doctor that bought this for his store.
For his med spa.
And he's doing very well, and people are buying it. And Carmen Laser Look it up, Carmen Laser. What's the phone number to call?
Carmen Care Laser. Phone number is 561-405-9577.
And if you're going to go down there, let me know, because if I get bumped again, I'm going to be really bummed.
She only bumps you, Freddie.
She bumps me, of all people.
All right, listen, don't listen to this. I need to tell the ladies something.
Okay, here we go.
Ladies, for all of you that are going and getting the Mona Lisa and all of these other
Oh,
procedures
man, you had to bring this
done,
up? What's the matter with you?
This, I'm just saying,
Oh, jeez.
there
Louise.
is some data and some client testimonials that are saying that this liquid biocell is working without any invasive treatment because it's lubricating everything from the inside out. That's all I have to say, ladies.
I think you said enough.
And you are a demographic, so you can get more information at 4health, 4beauty, online.com. 4health, 4beauty, online.com, and all that information will be there as well. And Renata will be joining us next Wednesday for her first segment with, I don't know who else. We've got David DePino, I think, sending some doctors with her.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. We have.
Just saying, you can't say it, but I can.
If you are a plastic surgeon, we want to hear from you.
There you go.
What else? Plastic surgeon?
Plastic, orthopedics.
Orthopedics?
Anything, really, because
And
it covers everything. Chiropractors, GYN, you name it. Med spas, you're good to go.
And the other thing I want you to do is, if you are a diabetic, I want you to contact me, because we have some interesting. It's right there.
888-994-4995.
We have some interesting choices. And again, we're not claiming to cure anything. We're giving you some choices. And I will tell you personally what's been working for me. Essentials is the best. It gives me energy. Everybody who's tried it has loved it.
My husband loves it. You know what he said today? He said, ask Freddie if he sees this, this, and this. And I said, he's already told me yes to all of those things. He said, I feel so good. He used to take bee pollen and all these vitamins. He said all he's taking is the essentials and his vitamin C. And he said he feels great. He's got so much energy. He feels better. It's doing everything it's supposed to be doing on the inside.
It moves you.
That was his question.
And Sarah uses it because
she's very authentic here.
Well, she's had bad stomach issues, and this now she can't go without it. That's the other side to this thing. So why, if you need it, you need it. It's a pure form to clean you out, to help you up and get the energy. And again, I can say this because I am a diabetic. Diabetics are lazy. That's why we become diabetics. This gives you the get up and go. And you do more exercise.
Get up and go, and he got up and went. EatEssentialsNow.com. BCTV fan is a promo code for 10% off.
Check
How
it
about
out.
that? I know you all like my teleprompter.
Check it
Good
out.
to go.
All right, before we move on,
what else you got?
We have, where's our giveaway?
Back here. I need a bigger table.
I
need like a whole credenza.
That's what, I'm going to hold this one up.
Okay, hold that one up. I'm giving one away.
If you call in on the phone, whether or not it works, it doesn't make a difference. We will take
Or you could write in even, right? You want to test the phone system.
I don't know. Fallon, are we taking write-ins? Talon, are we taking write-ins?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, in other words, if somebody wants to win this thing.
Let's do it. And are you ready, Lamp? Are you ready?
Somebody writes in, are you ready? But then we need them to either come and get it, we need an address.
Then we'll have to get the information.
If somebody wins, somebody wants to win, we have a new one in the box, not the one we use on set. Write in, are you ready? And you will announce the winner, and then we have to get your information. Or call in on
888-994-4995. Do you know what Friday is?
Man, this looks like a strobe light, and I look like I'm high.
I just need a poll. You know what Friday is?
Yes, it's the day before Saturday.
It is June 1st.
Yeah, so.
You know what June 1st is?
No.
The start of hurricane season.
Is it?
The amazing thing, it starts hurricane season. We already had a tropical storm before hurricane season was even officially launched. Yeah.
Well, I got some bad news for you.
I know, stop.
It's already started.
I know, stop.
There have been 35 named storms already this year.
Get out of here.
That's what I heard yesterday.
No, I think you made that up. You make stuff up.
I don't make nothing
that
up.
doesn't make sense.
Thank you, T-Money.
I'm sorry, who was that? Are the walls talking?
That's part of your brain trust.
I heard on
We're
the
going to
news.
brain map Freddie and me together. It's
I
scary.
heard on the news that there are 35 named storms already this year.
No,
right.
I think what you mean is that
Not
that's how many
hurricanes,
they're
named
I think
expecting
there's
to
going
have.
to be 35 names.
No, I heard that there was already. It is the first time in the history since they were marking this stuff that it's come this early.
You make this stuff up.
And I heard today
Yes.
that it was Harvard University that did the study, and over 8,600 people died in Hurricane Maria in Puerto Rico. Over 8,600, making it one of the worst disasters in the Caribbean. And the reason that number is important is because if your family member died, like mom died, you're allowed to write to the federal government and they will pay for the funeral. It's in the agreement between Puerto Rico and the states. Did you know that?
I did not. So you can write to them and they will give you the money back?
That's right. If you bury mom and you get in contact with the government and they're going to ask you to prove that she died and everything else, all I got to do is look at the hospital that they condemned and is now shut down, and she died in the hospital during the hurricane. She died the day after. They will pay for the funeral. That's why it is so vital that that number is correct. That's what they were saying. It was in Channel 12 today. So
with your friend Chris Farrell?
Yes, with my friend Chris Farrell.
Wow.
Who doesn't return my phone call because he's watching the hurricane. So are you ready? Oh, the events and the dates, do you know all that?
We're going to get it all. The one for this Saturday was postponed, but this Friday is Art Walk at the Heart of Delray Gallery from 6 until 9 p.m. We're doing our shows here Friday night?
Yes, I got to call David DePino, but
David DePino, we're doing our shows here Friday night, 5 to 6 o'clock, and then you've got your show from Atlanta. But we're going to be here until 9 o'clock at least at the Heart of Delray at 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach, not Pompano. Pompano, you end up at a mattress store. Delray Beach, it's a beautiful 11,000 square foot art gallery. It's a little quiet here today. I think we need to get a lot more people coming down. The 1 o'clock hour will get a little bit busier. But Friday night, we're going to be here. But please, please, RSVP. Only 150 people can come to this event. So I think they're at 125 already. So get your RSVPs in. You can find that on livingfla.com. You can also find it on the Facebook page for the Heart of Delray Gallery. And you can, on Eventbrite, just say, I'm coming. It's a free event. We're just trying to get a head count.
Yvonne Haas, don't text me. Stop looking at my phone, because if you're texting me, I'm looking at it. Lord have mercy. What is wrong with you people?
Thank you very much. It is boy brain, Yvonne Haas, is what's going on. Because you know what? Half the time he sits here texting and I just talk to myself.
Hey, T-Money.
Just saying.
If Yvonne Haas ever became one of the gals from New York, no.
Oh,
there will be a fight.
Game
no.
No.
She's too severe.
Yvonne Haas, tomorrow, 12:30.
She's too busy.
Be here. Want to
too
bet?
busy. She's doing adoptions.
What's she doing?
She does adoption services.
She can take on the guys.
No, I'm going to tell you something.
Yvonne can single-handedly take on the guys.
If you get Yvonne and you get Chastity in here, Chastity and Yvonne, they're the same. They're the same.
Really?
Yes. Then the guys are going to have
a firecracker.
Yeah, but Yvonne Haas is the.
Well, Jen's away, so we need some help.
Yvonne Haas is the gunpowder inside the firecracker.
A little scary.
She is scary, and I tell you, she got no filters, and we're gonna be on the air and everything else. She gotta be cool, but she has no filters.
Chastity?
Yvonne. No, Chastity.
Yeah, I know Yvonne. Boy brain. I gotcha.
If Chastity doesn't, she just doesn't care.
Okay.
All right.
Ready?
We're ready. Anything else?
I'm going to let Tom introduce our guest from the other room, T-Money.
Well, we have on the show today Gary Manenko from Magic. He was on my show last week. He did a fantastic job talking about water purifiers and the products that he offers. It's something fantastic. You got to listen to it.
How you doing, Gary?
Water purifiers.
Get closer to that microphone.
Kangen Water, Gary Manenko. Welcome.
Well, thanks for having me.
Now, they tell me that you are the Cadillac of water, right? Of purifying water.
Mercedes-Benz, basically, yes.
Mercedes-Benz.
Mercedes.
You got a bigger car. And how long has the company been in business?
44 years.
Okay. And then I'm going to play devil's advocate with you, because people are texting in. They're going to ask a gazillion questions because they don't use the number to call in, which I'm happy.
888-994-4995. I'm going to write it right there.
Anyway. And I want to know the difference between your system that you use, that you implement, and the systems that are already available out there.
Well, let me say this. Kangen Water, which is the trademark name for the water, the company is Magic. It's basically a worldwide company. The water goes into a machine, and what it does, it makes your ordinary tap water alkaline and ionized, and that is something you really won't find anywhere other than through this machine. You can buy alkaline water, but ionization is a whole separate process.
And what is that? What is ionization?
Well, basically the water goes through a process of electrolysis. The water goes into a special chamber that has platinum-coated titanium plates. It basically electrifies the water, what it amounts to, and it changes the water molecules. It microclusters the water molecules, and it makes them smaller. And this has a lot of health benefits, including giving your cellular structure real hydration, penetrate your cell walls more efficiently.
Because we are 99.9% water, not 85
Who
like
told
we
you
used to
that?
think. Dr. Carlos.
99.9?
Yes.
You're like you would be a jellyfish.
We're all water. I'm just saying, everything is water and energy. Ask Faith Washington; she'll tell you the same thing.
Hey, Faith, am I 99% water? Because if
most
I
people
am,
say
I'm
they're like
feeling a little gushy.
88, 85, 99 with the vitalizer, which makes me think that with this water, when we drink this water, because it molecular moves everything smaller, more compressed, so it goes through your cells, you're even absorbing more water. Imagine that in liquid collagen, we'll all be lubricated and full of water, and we're good. That's all you need.
I'm
We're
gonna
gonna
look
swim with the fishes.
I'm going to look this up.
Text Faith.
No, I'm going to look it up. Text Faith. Text Faith.
That's what Dr. Carlos John Wellman from Vitalizer and Faith say. We're really more water than you think we are. What you got?
65%.
We're so much more than 65% water. I know.
And a man after the age of
And a
something
man has
here
less?
loses 1% a year.
I'm sure they do.
That's what it says.
Sorry, I can't help you guys.
That's because we live with you guys. So
Try the liquid collagen.
So 65%. You know, you just throw numbers at me, not thinking I'm going
It's
to check
totally
it.
true.
Not 99%. You'll be a jellyfish.
Or swim with the fishes.
Jeez.
That's ionization. Tell us about the
Yes.
alkalinity. Because I've seen that people do the different tests. They put in the whatever kind of chemicals, and you test the different water alkaline in the grocery store, and they come
Yes.
out with the different colors, which shows what's the difference between more. Do you want more or less alkaline?
Well, your body, your skin's basically neutral. It's about 7.0. But you want to drink water that's more alkaline than that. The machine, at least the machine I have, makes alkaline water of 8.5, 9.0, and 9.5 alkalinity. I personally drink 9.5. And when you're drinking something that's more acidic, regardless of what it is, it's not good for your body. It makes your body more acidic, which will promote bad health and disease and so forth. When your body is more alkaline, it promotes good health.
So it's like an acidity alkalinity scale. Get
Correct.
off your phone.
Correct.
I'm watching the show.
There's watching the show.
Let me tell you
So
what-
there's this scale. There's acid and there's alkaline. So if you're making coffee with more alkaline
Whoa,
water,
whoa, whoa. I
the less
thought,
acid.
hold on. I thought
I
alkaline
got your
and acid
attention.
were the same thing.
Well, there's a scale.
It's acid, and isn't alkaline acid?
No.
Less
No.
acid.
What is the base?
No. When-
The base.
Got his attention.
Well,
see?
basically, your scale goes from basically 0 to 14.
Okay.
And when you're really acidic, yeah, you're like 2.5. And technically, when you're that acidic, you can actually sanitize countertops and so forth and clean with it because it's going to kill all bacteria.
And what is the human? Slide it. And what is the human body? There you go. What is the human body? What is
It's
the?
about 7.0.
The human body's that high in acid?
No, that's becoming more neutral. You're basically neutral at 7.
Oh, at 7.0,
Yeah, it's
okay.
2.5. When you get really high, you start getting above 9.5, you get to that 12.5 range.
So if you're like in the twos and you can clean your counter without any chemicals.
That's right. You
Because
can
you're that
just-
acidic. You
you
can just rub your hand on it and you're good to go.
You lick your palm and you rub it, right?
Take the rust off your countertop and everything. I
And you
really
get
don't know how
this.
we come up with this stuff.
Hey, how you feeling, CBD man? Look at his face. Look at him. How you feeling? You
He's
chill?
chill. He's good.
But you notice you took the CBD and all the pain's gone, right?
I mean, I still feel it, but
But not as bad.
it's not nearly as bad.
We're gonna get to you in a second. All right, so you see this? I'm gonna tell you, it works.
Are you
Will
Darren?
that work on teeth as well?
Ryan, what company are you from?
Oh, you're here. Yes, Christensen.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
1
1 o'clock? Or Juice Buzz coming too?
Juice Buzz. It's
Yes.
today's Wednesday.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
we said Juice Buzz.
Yes.
Yes, right? At 1 o'clock.
All right. Perfect.
You're gonna have a full house. Okay. So then the water, when it reduces the molecules and it gets into the bloodstream faster, water, yes?
Well, it penetrates your cells much more efficiently. That's why a lot of professional athletes will drink the water because it hydrates them better,
Faster.
faster and better, and it prevents cramps, leg cramping, because that usually comes through dehydration. So you become more hydrated.
So let me get this right. There are people that are in the sports game. You notice that they don't just use bottled water. It comes in the big Gatorade bowls, and there's a lot of water on the sidelines because professional athletes, they're like camels because they want to stay hydrated. When you break down the molecules and it gets faster into your system, it promotes health?
Well, yeah, it promotes health, and because your body is going to become more energized, more alkaline. Again, for the athletes, it's going to give them more energy and keep them from cramping up. And actually, there are a lot of professional sports franchises that now have this machine because they want their athletes drinking the water.
I can see that.
Sure.
Makes a lot of
It
sense.
goes on your tap. It filtrates the whole house. How does it work?
No, it does not filtrate the whole house. What it does, the machines are relatively compact. There's different models, but they will either sit on top of your countertop or it can actually be installed underneath your sink-based cabinet, and it hooks up to the end of your faucet. So simply put, you turn your faucet on. If you just want to wash your dishes, fine. All you have to do is flip a diverter switch and it'll divert the water into the machine. It goes through a double carbon filter which first cleans the water, and then it goes into the other chamber which has the plates I mentioned, and that's going to electrify or go through a process of electrolysis which will microcluster the water and make it ionized.
Microcluster the water molecules.
Yeah, then it comes out from a separate hose, right
Underneath
into
the counter of your kitchen.
Yeah, you can. They have different models. There's one that goes under the counter. Mine sits right on top of the countertop.
I got a question. I
Sure.
have underneath my kitchen, I have an Instant Hot.
Mm-hmm.
I think you told me you got one, busted, you bought another one? You do it for the house, though, right?
No, it's just my sink.
Oh, your
Oh,
sink.
yes. I've got the sink Instant Hot for coffee, but then I've got the Instant Hot in my bathroom.
Right. Well, I have an Instant Hot at my kitchen counter.
Mm-hmm.
And I like it. I like the Instant Hot because I like water hot to make tea. I mean, it's fast. This freaking thing is
Instant.
boil your finger. Can I use this machine with the Instant Hot?
Well, it's separate. You're not going to put hot water into the machine. It's not good for the plates. It's not good for the machine itself. So you don't run hot water into
So
the machine.
cold water goes in before it goes to the Instant Hot, and then Instant Hot heats it up and sends it out? Can we do that?
Well, it's a separate function. Your Instant Hot will be a separate function from the machine. So if you want to use your Instant Hot, use your Instant Hot. When you don't, you just...
No, but I want to
Let's
purify
taste
the
the
water.
water.
But I want to purify the water.
Let's do a
How
taste
can I
test.
purify my Instant Hot?
You
Oh,
can't.
I don't know that you can do. You have to have a
Yeah.
plumber hook something up for that.
Yeah,
I don't
we have
know.
it
That's a
go.
good question.
We
There
go through the.
Before you taste that, let me grab a thing of Zephyr Hills so you can taste the difference.
I got one here, too.
Oh, perfect.
Well, I don't know what it is. It's some grocery store water. All right.
You bought Bodega water? Oh my God.
Do you know what?
Oh my God.
You know what happened? My husband bought it. I was homesick 2 weeks ago, and he went to the store. What's Bodega water?
Bodega
Well-
water is a non-named
Non-name.
water.
You don't need name water. As a matter of fact, spring water is better than the other water. Just
It-
saying,
it-
because of the
it-
alkaline factor.
Now, here's the other thing about that bottle you have in your hand there, Dawn. That bottle probably
Which shall
is
remain
not
nameless.
BPH free, which means it can leak the toxic
You're probably
chemicals right into the water, especially if it hits sunlight or heat, and it does.
It does all the time because
Yep.
it comes packed in boxes in the heat in the back
Yep.
of a truck, so you know it's hitting that.
Yep.
Now, how old is this water you brought us today?
I poured that. That's from this morning at about 8:30.
There's my unsafe water that's going to kill me.
The
And
water,
this is
the water seems to glide. It doesn't have. It's not like I drink a lot of water. It's not like a block
It's
of water.
smoother.
It's smoother.
Mm-hmm.
Am I imagining things here?
It's smoother. It glides. There's no block of water. No, it is smoother.
No, it is. This is a
Oh,
whole
yeah.
lot easier to swallow too.
Yeah.
Goes right down.
Tastes
This
great.
is ridiculous.
We
Come
just keep
on.
drinking water.
You guys are breaking water down to make it easier to drink.
Between the coffee and the tea and the juice today, we're going to be in commercial break a lot, I think.
I think I gotta take a pee-pee break.
Yeah. The first
Wow.
thing I do every morning, believe it or not, is I will drink a pint of it, a full 16 ounces, very first thing when I get out of bed.
Really?
Chug it right down with my vitamins.
It is very good. You definitely taste
This
the
is
difference.
really
It's like
weird.
a taste test, right?
It's really weird.
Tom, it makes a big difference.
Tom, it's
It's huge. I actually I drank that water before even meeting Gary, and I loved it beforehand.
it has a different consistency to it.
It does, right? It's
I
smoother.
thought I was imagining it.
And there's no alkaline, there's no acidity to it.
No, it feels like, you ever have good scotch? I don't mean it tastes like scotch. I mean good scotch and it's smooth.
It's smoother.
It's just like silk.
It's like good tequila. It's good water.
Good tequila.
It's a big
You know,
difference.
bad tequila is the worst thing.
Ugh, I had some the
Horrible.
other night. I
It's
know,
horrible.
it was really bad. I sent my margarita back twice, and I finally said to the guy, just give me straight tequila because I don't, it tastes like soap, this tastes like orange juice, and I sent it back 3
Soap?
times. It was, yeah,
I don't know where you
not
get
so
sick
good.
of that.
Just give me a
But
shot of
Water
tequila,
feels
we're
like
good.
it's thicker, though. Like that, like when you watch
feels
it pour
thicker.
into the
Tom, have
like,
a seat.
glass and stuff.
Come sit.
Oh, actually, you guys made me thirsty. I'm gonna grab the water in there.
You want some of
We have
this?
whisk water. Freddie has an empty cup. My wand vase is being used for an actual vase.
Here we go.
How about that?
Here we go.
You like that?
But
We're
it's
multi-purpose here.
but it's really smooth, which is kind of weird because I know people will say, well, how can water be smooth? But it just it sort of glides. It's like
well,
real
think
quick.
how you can make coffee with it. How
got a
much
very
better it
clean
would
taste.
taste.
What is Talon doing?
Talon's dancing.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm thinking.
He's thinking. He's
That's the
thinking
way you
and typing.
think?
Sometimes when it gets blocked,
When what gets blocked?
the thoughts.
He moves his thought this way physically. He's moving his thought process around.
I seriously want you to see a doctor. Seriously.
So does Siri.
I'll be doing it already.
Talon.
You said seriously, and she thought you said Siri. So she says, "What can I do for you?"
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. We got to get you guys some water. It's a very busy room, isn't it? We got hats, we got people. We don't know who anybody is.
That's the coffee people.
It's Don Pablo coffee people.
I see Juan Valdez.
Don Pablo in the house.
No blow.
That's for the Brooklyn Cafe coffee brand,
Yes.
We're gonna be
They're coming up with their
grabbing,
own coffee brand. How do you like that?
It's
The
pretty
Brooklyn
good.
Cafe TV coffee.
TV
But we can
coffee.
make it with this water.
Yes, you can. I make my coffee every morning with this water.
He mixes. Are you from New York?
Philadelphia.
But you
Oh,
said
it's close
coffee
enough.
like he does.
Coffee.
He
That's
says
a
coffee
different
like
order.
The way
you.
it's supposed to
Coffee.
be.
South Jersey.
So do you bottle water and sell water, or you just sell the machines?
No, you do not. Anybody wants the water from me, I'll give it to them. But I do not sell the water, sell the machine. And you have to have the machine to get the water. And a lot of people like myself who are health conscious have the machine, but also it's a great business opportunity.
That's right.
How big is the machine?
The machine is roughly, I'm guessing, about 12, 14 inches high, about 8, 9 inches deep.
So like the size of a piece of paper.
That's-
like how I do
that-
things.
That's pretty much it. Maybe a little larger than that.
Well, this is 8.5 by 11, right?
Yeah,
So
prob-
it's
yeah,
another
it's
2
prob-
inches.
Probably about 2, 3 inches higher.
Very small.
It's about the width, yeah, and very heavy, by the
I'm
way.
very visual. Just saying.
Very heavy.
How long does it take for the water to process through?
Oh, you turn your faucet on. It goes through the diverter into the machine and out the spigot. Just
So it should be a
5
constant,
sec- yeah,
constant
couple
motion.
seconds, 5
Constant
seconds.
flow. And
Constant
you need to
flow. Oh, yeah.
change the filter? You need to change anything?
Yeah, the filter needs to be changed roughly once every 1,500 gallons. But the machine will tell you when. It talks to you.
And how do you get
Machines
filter
are-
changes? You call the company? You
You buy the
okay.
filters from the company.
Easy to change?
Very easy. Just very easy.
It's really cool. You know, I got into the water business about 5 years ago.
Really?
Yep. I used to have a
Really?
machine that used to make water out of the air. You ever seen that?
Can I tell you a funny story?
I think I knew you. Used to make water out of the air.
Do you
They
know
have
whose
to.
business that was?
Yes.
That's how I
I
met
know.
you.
That's
You
right.
did that with her?
Yes.
You did not.
Yes, I did.
What happened?
Well, the problem with water out of the
It was
air.
the condensation in the
Right.
air, right?
The problem with water out of the air is that it tastes like it came out of the air. So if there's pollution in the air, you're going to be drinking pollution.
Absolutely.
If there's garbage in the air, you're going to be drinking. If there's mold in the air, and that's the end of this experiment.
But you know what? In case of emergency, at least you can harvest the water. They have screens that they can do that.
Okay, let me tell you something about them screens. Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do. But the problem is this: junk in is junk,
Junk
out.
out.
And they sold me on the concept. I went down to the factory in
She's
Fort
good.
Lauderdale.
She
and everything.
sold you,
She
huh?
sold me.
She
And I
sold
went
you.
down there. I went down with Linda.
Give her a call.
No, we're not. And I went and I saw how they put this thing together. But the problem is that the machine, the water, tastes like it came out of the air. So I'm saying, and they had an ionizer and everything else. It wasn't doing it. You know, and I
It
stopped-
wasn't clearing it
no,
out.
so I stopped producing it.
This is the machine. Change your water, change your life. The journey to true health starts with a healthy body. It's what we say on the show every day. And if we can, the amount of coffee that we drink, we can use this water. it's going to be so much better and
Well,
taste better.
well, I had a different question.
It's like bagels.
Suppose the water has
Exactly.
contaminants, because welcome to Florida, right? This ain't New York, it ain't Philly. You know, the water down here is, this used to be a glacier or an iceberg, whatever the hell it was.
The Everglades.
That's still there. It used to be a giant
Florida was
peninsula.
never a glacier.
No, it used to be just all Everglades.
Thank you.
I heard, I'm going to look it up again.
Just
like
like
the
there's
35
been
storms?
30 and 5 named storms.
Yes.
By the way, they named them alphabetically.
Yes.
This one that just happened this weekend was named Albert.
Before you
So
get there,
explain to me.
because they use numbers, A173, ABCD, FGFG. They have numbers before they turn into a storm.
Yes.
Did you know
Let's
that?
call Chris.
Let's call Chris.
I would
I'm
love
willing to lay some money down that there were 35 named numbers, not storms yet. This is the first one we just had, Alberto. I follow the weather. I got a weather app. But anyway, getting back. So if the water is like Everglades water and it's contaminated,
It's called swamp.
disgusting. Does it clean out its contaminants? Take out the lead, the chlorine?
Yeah,
does it
that's
clean
the
that
first
out?
thing. It has a double carbon filter. That there's two processes.
Is that enough?
Oh yeah.
Look how
Absolutely.
clear this
Sure,
water
Oh, it
is.
is clear.
It's a very very good filter. As far as the taste, like you said, it tastes great. I live in Delray Beach, and
Which the water is kind of.
Delra's
Oh, yeah.
finest.
Well, think about it this way. This water came from the tap.
correct.
And in the tap, there's the fluoride, there's all the nonsense, the chlorine, everything else. You just drank his purified water from the tap.
Now there's
Right.
there's a hookup that I want you to talk to. Are you ready? Check this out. After the hurricane, you ever notice they tell you to boil water? Because I gotta have my cafe, you know. I gotta have my coffee, right?
We got
So
you
I can't
covered
have the
here.
coffee unless you boil water. Now I have filters at home in the machine, but for some reason the water was tasting kind of strange.
Chlorini.
Yeah. Then they superchlorinated it and they put it out. Your water's gonna smell like a bunch of
Turn
chlorine.
around.
What are you doing?
He's sleeping.
He always sleeps. That's because he took CBD
We
on.
gotcha.
We got
You're
you on
so
film,
cute.
buddy.
I will say it looked like you were sleeping, bro.
Tyler, next time I tell you like this, you put the camera on.
He's
him.
got a busy day going tonight.
No, he
we gotta
has.
keep Nick happy.
We're going to talk about the CBD in a second. But they tell you to purify water. And they tell you, and afterwards, then they tell you superchlorinated, so when you take a shower, it smells like you're in the pool, right? And they expect you to drink this stuff or boil it. So this will replace all the chemicals, take it all out?
Yeah, matter of fact, you can go to your. Again, I live in Delray Beach. I went online and I got my water report because you can get it from.
Sure.
And I got mine. I printed it out, and I was, I couldn't believe all the stuff. Of course, they tell you what the permissible levels are and what your water is on I don't know, 50 different things at least. And what's permissible is only what they gauge should be permissible.
Yeah.
So as they can give you water.
could drink a little lead, don't worry about
It's
it.
not going to kill you right away, but make no mistake about it, it's not good.
Gio, he was at the house, and he ordered the same test for us in Beaucaire. And we got the report back, and we sat down, and I saw the levels, and it's permissible. Everything was permissible, meaning that if you die, nobody's going to know what you died of, but it's okay.
Because there's a range. It's like when you eat your blood
Range.
work.
Lead is lead,
Well,
chlorine is chlorine.
Yeah, they have to, otherwise they couldn't give you water.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I've come to the conclusion that no matter what permissible means, if you have that test done 12 times, you're going to have 12 different permissibles.
Well, it's like when you go to school. You can pass and you continue on, or you can succeed and do really well.
Yeah, but one doesn't kill you. School ain't going to kill you, honey.
This won't kill you.
Now, you ever notice in the school when you go to the water fountain in
It
the
always
hallways?
tastes bad.
What the hell is that? Why don't you take that out?
Well, you always
There's
see
no
the
need to
rust
have
around
that.
it too. You always
Rust.
see the other stuff, like it always comes out. Sometimes it comes out of different different
Remember when your mom
colors.
said, "Don't put your mouth on the spigot"?
Everybody does that.
Nobody does that.
Everybody does it.
No.
Right?
Everybody.
Everyone says, "Don't put your mouth on the spigot."
Do you do
that's
that,
even
Fallon?
the thing that you have
Fallon.
to teach your kids.
Everybody did it. Like, listen,
Everybody.
in Brooklyn, New York, they said, don't put your mouth over there. Like,
You had to. If you didn't suck on that thing, you got nothing. So I used to put my hand down, right? So people used to say, "You got germs in your hand." I says, "You know what that thing got?" Horrible.
Imagine we actually scripted this show.
I know, it'd be scary.
We did once, and Freddie didn't
It
like
didn't
it.
work.
Didn't work.
It did not work.
It worked out too well. I wasn't prepared. I'm sorry. I apologize 100 times over. But the bottom line is that water is essential. And when they tell you that, they had a boil alert the other week. Okay.
So will that actually clear? Like, if you have the boil water alert, you throw that through. That's not gonna. You're not gonna have any issues. You don't have to boil your water or anything like that.
That's a good question. I really can't give you an answer to that. I'm not sure, but I know it goes to the filter, so it's going to clean it.
Let's do a
It's going
test.
to take.
Let's do a test.
Let's do a test.
Yeah.
Only Freddy test this.
We're going to test. We're going to look for the worst tasting water in
Freddie's
Florida.
like Mikey. Some will try the product, Freddie will. Somebody does it, Freddie will.
Except for this, because this is going inside. Not so much. But I'm willing to get the worst tasting water in Florida, and then we test the machine. How's that?
Let's do an all
Well,
call.
the
If
only
you have
thing-
the worst tasting water in Florida, send it on down. Give us a call, 888-994-4995.
And
Or write
listen.
into Talon. We'll get the water. We'll run it through the machine. There's got to be like a portable machine, right?
Hold on.
With
And
like
the
a big
pee-
straw.
You gotta.
They're
you
going
gotta
to
put
pee
a
in the
caveat.
toilet and
Yeah,
then sell.
yeah.
Don't send me toilet
No.
water. No, they
really?
will.
People do that?
Oh,
Oh,
my
What's
God, come
wrong
on.
with you people?
It has to be from a tap. All right? Talon, you're
Yeah,
having
cool.
too much fun in there.
And how do you even know they would do that?
Because we're going to
Boy
test
brain.
it first.
Me and Freddie were thinking the same thing as soon as you
course.
You guys
started
are
saying
just, I can't
You know what?
even say.
Deals off.
that. Yeah, don't send us your water.
Don't send
do
no
not
water.
do
But
that.
we're going to
That's
make
it.
the coffee with the new water.
We will go on a search. We'll send an intern on a search for the worst tasting water out of a spigot, out of the faucet.
Faucet.
That-
Yeah,
whatever.
Dan always says, don't drink the water out of. He says, don't make coffee with the water in the kitchen. That's why he always brings water in.
Really? We may have the worst tasting water here.
We should test it.
We
That's
may
why he
test
always brings water in. He says, do not make your coffee with what
I
comes
was
out of the sink.
wondering that. I
That's
was
why.
wondering that. Very good.
We
very
can try with some Prosecco and see how that goes. JoJo's coming tomorrow, by the way.
Prosecco.
Just saying.
Oh, she's coming?
Yeah.
She got a little upset that you didn't invite her last week. All right. How do we get the machine into the home? What is the information we're going to give out?
Well, the first thing is let me give people my email address, which is they can email me or they can call me or they go to my website. The website has a lot of information, videos with demonstrations. For those who are interested in the business opportunity, explains the compensation plan, which is a patented type of a compensation plan. But I can reach my personal number is 561-376-1753. My website is www.Gary, G-A-R-Y, Kangen, K-A-N-G-E-N, H2O.com. That's the website. Well, there's all my contact information, and my email address is Gary Kangen, H2O, not zero, H2O.com. You know,
You
got
speaking of
that?
the taste, there's something else
Yeah, look at it.
I wanted to mention to you. Talking about how the water tastes funny. That's why more and more restaurants, higher-end restaurants, are starting to use this water to cook with, because they know that water, soups and things, they cook with it. The water affects the taste of foods. And for chefs who are really particular, they understand.
restaurants.
Yeah, more and more are using this water to cook with. Not only cook with, by the way, but also clean and sanitize with. And we were talking about the pH values earlier. Very high pH, which is about 12.5, they call it strong Kangen water, will actually clean and take all the pesticides off fruits and vegetables, which, by the way, regular water absolutely will not. So if people run their apples or grapes or lettuce or whatever they're trying to clean under a tap, it is not taking that stuff off.
Let's give Juice Buzz and Mike. Let's ask them a question. When you have your new market that's grand opening on Friday, and you have produce in your market, how are you washing your fruits and vegetables? Do you have a filtration system?
Do you do that thing that Publix does and there's a storm coming and it waters it down? You ever seen that? It goes. I go to Publix
It's
just
like
to hear
being in the Rainforest Cafe when you go to the Greenwise and, and you get
You
all
ever
this
heard of
music.
I love that, yeah. No, we're not like Publix.
that. I didn't
She
see
flew
you.
all the way in. Where are you now? California?
Yes.
She flew all the way in. Hi, welcome back.
Thank you.
You just landed?
Her arms are very tired.
3 days ago.
Hold that mic closer to your mouth.
Okay.
How do you water down your
How do you wash
fruits
your
and vegetables?
produce? It's on.
Okay. We use as many as all natural products, actually not as many, and we believe that cleaning off the bacteria and brushing everything that we get in, even if it's organic, needs to be done. So we do have a filtration water system, as we mentioned. We're actually getting a new one in that's a reverse osmosis, and we clean with apple cider vinegar. So-
Apple cider vinegar
Yep.
on
You
the
clean
fruit.
all your produce?
Yep.
Wow.
Really?
We got to go check this out on Friday.
So you to clean your produce, you use the osmosis water, and then you use apple cider vinegar
So
on
we
top
soak
of
it with apple cider vinegar as we scrub, and then we rinse it with the filtered water.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and we scrub everything, and everything that needs to be scraped off. Because although we buy organic, some of the items, unfortunately, like cucumber and apples, they look like they have wax on them. So anybody who buys organic, you might be fooled. So make sure you soak, you scrub, and you peel if necessary.
Now, I have a question now that you brought this up, because I know there was an outbreak of E. coli in lettuce,
With romaine.
romaine lettuce, right? And apparently it had something on it that got people very ill, right? Therein lies E. coli. So doing it the way you're doing, washing the fruits and vegetables, does it remove that bacteria?
So it does as much as it can. I don't know the degrees or the percentage of that. How I was taught from an inspector from the Department of Agriculture years ago, and correct me if this sounds incorrect, he said, we can do all that we do, and it might not matter. It comes from the farm. It comes from the soil, to answer your question.
Oh, so the soil may be contaminated.
Interesting.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't know
just
that.
for visual, I won't share on live, but he said it's out of your control. So you do what you can once it hits your hands, but beforehand, you don't know.
What's the difference then between reverse osmosis and your filtration system?
First of all, I used to sell a reverse osmosis unit, water years ago through a unit and whole house type of a system. Reverse osmosis water is certainly better than tap water or bottled water, because what it does is the water gets pushed through these membranes, very small membranes, which takes pretty much everything out. But it certainly doesn't make it alkaline, or it doesn't ionize it like this machine does. So it is better than tap water or bottled water, but it's still really not the answer.
So this helps take it to the next degree,
Absolutely.
a whole nother
Much
level of doing it.
levels
Reverse osmosis. I used to sell reverse mortgages.
Reverse osmosis. That's how you and
I thought you were
communicate.
going to sell reverse
That's how
osmosis.
Freddie and I share a brain, through osmosis. It's reverse osmosis.
Reverse osmosis.
That's it.
Now, I am amazed that you ladies wash with apple cider vinegar your fruits. I'm going to tell you, until this very moment in my life, and I've been around 50 some odd years, I go to the supermarket and I take a bag of grapes, and I used to eat it right out of the bag. And
As you walk through the grocery
as
store.
I walk through the store, because I tell them at the end, I'll pay for it, have a little champagne, have some grapes. I mean, I'm going to shop, I'm going to enjoy myself, right? They had the music
We're
playing.
shopping at their place next time.
And this is the way I do it. But now that you're telling me this, I guess I can get really sick.
She's shaking her head, yeah.
right?
Jacqueline goes, yeah.
Unfortunately, in the last 5 to 10 years, it's gotten worse. You probably could have done that 15, 20 years ago, no problem.
No, you can't.
So you can't do it no more.
Not with all
I
the
don't.
pesticides.
I wouldn't.
Now with all the pesticides, right? Unless you're going organic, especially with a grape or something thin
So-
skin.
Okay, so then my point is you should drink water that is taken care of, right? I mean, it's the same difference. You can buy a $9.99 water filter and bottoms up, and it's not really doing anything, but you think you are, psychologically you think you are. So why wouldn't you put a machine in your kitchen to take care of your family?
The
to do it the
amazing
right
thing is
way.
how many opportunities we have in this country for healthier living.
And we don't. We
We
choose not to.
Well, people don't know
Interesting.
where to start. So you have to start someplace. Organic is a good place to start, even some items, if you can't do all of them. Because the pesticides, it's becoming not even a choice anymore because people are getting so ill. I can tell you when I eat chicken that's not clean, or I'm ready to stop eating, I'm thinking of going no meat
You don't
anymore.
eat anyway. When
Because
do
I
you
get
stop?
sick every time I eat.
Oh, so you're going to eat less.
I'm going to eat less
Hey,
than I
Chuck.
ate before.
Chuck, you know what I'm saying?
I got a new car. I need to save money. So
what it
it's
is.
like someone told us she can't do anything. She got a new house. I got a new car. I'm going to back cottage cheese.
that what it is?
Congratulate.
But no, but really, some of the foods, chicken and things that are not organic or not healthy, I get sick. It's not worth eating if you're going to get sick. And I can't even tell you it's a pesticide. It's just something in the process of what it is. I know I got sick in the energy place too, but there are other people like me. Otherwise, Juice Buzz wouldn't exist.
Yeah, but-
and the water ionization.
Well,
and
juice
that's what
buzz
wouldn't
it's
exist.
a different phenomenon as to
But
what's
there
going
are
on
a lot of
here.
people in this country, in this world, that are ready to take the next step. towards healthy.
You know something? It's about time.
Don't you? And look at you.
I had to take the next
Last
step.
time we saw Jax, he was like 60 pounds heavier.
Yeah.
You see a
Like,
difference?
you reversed age at least 20 years.
Osmosis.
Reverse age. Reverse osmosis. is
Reverse
reverse
osmosis,
age
baby.
process.
How you like me now? Listen, Steve-O says your hair's on point. I don't know what's
Thanks,
going
Steve-O.
on.
You like?
I don't know what's going on.
It's the Aquanet.
No, I don't know what's going on. But tomorrow, something's going on
With my hair?
that has to do with your hair. There's 2 days in a row he's been here. He's talking about your hair's on point. I would be very, very
I'm
worried.
gonna be honest with you. I haven't heard anything about hair yet.
No, they're keeping you out of the loop now because they say you and me, we tight now.
Oh.
So they ain't going to tell you nothing.
I don't even know who's coming for the girls.
I don't know who's coming for the guys. Anyway, okay, so how do we get the information on the water
The
one
water.
more time?
Well, as I said earlier, I can be contacted directly, 561-376-1753. I'm happy to talk to anybody about the water itself, also about the business opportunity. My email address, gary@garykanganh2o.com, and my website, garykanganh2o.com.
Excellent. And
Check
I'm going
it
to tell
out.
you, if you have a hotel, motel, everything from here to the
It's a
Keys.
song. Hotel, motel,
But
Holiday Inn.
there was a contract that I had for this water out of air. And what the hotel
You're
business,
cutting me off.
yes I am, because I'm going to cut you down.
Joe.
The hotel business also, when you have a hotel, you want to bring in the best water possible for your guests, right? If you're from Europe and you don't want to give them Florida water, you want to do that. So this may be even another, I mean, we'll talk about bottling it, and they had a whole bottling process and the whole 9
Well,
yards. There's a
then
lot
you
of
go
stuff
to
you can do with
the
that.
plastic and the BPA free, and you should be drinking it in glass,
Exactly.
and which just goes back to the vitalizer, why we vitalize everything in glass for the vibration. It just gets bigger and bigger
That's right. John Wellman is taking care of horses, and he's taking care of people with that, by the way.
with the water. But again, it's the water. They can put that on the tap for the horses for the water.
Now, what would happen if you vitalize, and these people are screaming at me, Dawn, that you brought in,
I know.
you brought in horrible cups. Yes, ladies and gentlemen,
Sorry.
Dawn Grobert brought this in. I just want to tell you, I am so
You know why? I
disappointed.
got tired of doing dishes.
So disappointed. As a matter of fact,
Do you know what I
it
do when I
doesn't matter
leave
now
here?
if I pour it in here because it's been contaminated.
We've had a whole nother bottle here. You know what? When we finish the show, I spend an hour doing dishes every day.
I just want you to know, people, right now.
Do you know someone said to me in BZT, so he does the sales and you do the dishes? I went, really?
Who said that?
We once had a guest.
Nobody ever said
Oh,
that.
they did.
I swear to God, I'm
They've
going to
never
cut you
been
off.
back on
Oh,
our show.
stop. I can imagine why.
They've never been back.
None of that is true. Getting back to the point I had, and Juice was, when you're up here, I want you to yell at her. This cup
We can
was
use these.
given to me by Dawn Grobert. It will be put on the wall, as a reminder of what not to do.
We can play bowling with it.
No, we could
You
play
have to turn
beer
them upside down
pong.
and you take this and
Beer
you
pong.
can roll
Beer-
it out.
beer
Yeah,
pong.
use the red nose for the beer pong. Just
There you
Use
go,
beer
beer pong. You got it.
You give us the best tasting water in Florida.
And
in
it
a-
still tastes
in a-
good.
in the wrong cup.
So we'll put it in the other cup.
You got all these healthy people. They're all saying, boy, this show's full of beans. They're drinking out of stuff.
But look, I got a crystal vase for everybody.
It went from glass. Well, wait a minute. He brought it in a plastic jug, too, so it's okay. It's all good. It still tastes unbelievable.
I've been redeemed now. Thank you.
Yes.
No, I know. We have to get rid of those cups. 888, what's our number? 994-4995 to call
No.
into the studio.
No, we're going to be calling the radio station.
Better call the radio station in about 2 minutes. 1 o'clock hour. I'm going to have to go take a potty break. We've got water. We've got Don Pablo coffee. We've got Juice Buzz. And I think Dr. Doodles is joining us as well.
We got Don Pablo.
you got a big
We're
deal.
Don Pablo.
We're
Don
going
Pablo?
Delray style.
Don Pablo, how you doing, Don Pablo? Are you Latino? No. You will be after this show, buddy.
But he's from Miami. It's close.
Yep. Habla un poquito español. ¿Habla español? ¿Tú eres San Pablo? No. Are you serious? Whoa, this is going to be a funny set
Yeah, 'cause
next
I
time.
don't,
You don't
even
want to
know, I
miss
don't even
this.
know what he just said.
He's San Pablo.
Who's that?
You know, ay, you don't know San Pablo?
Who's San Pablo?
St. Paul.
Ah,
Don
he's Don
Pablo.
Pablo. That I know.
Como tú. Yeah, usted is okay. That's for my grandfather, but tú is cool.
He's-
I only wear this hat when Tom Money is on the set.
But look, now we got two.
T Money. What they call you, Tom Money?
Yeah.
That's Darren, by the way.
No, it's not. It's Pablo.
This, Don Pablo.
Don Pablo. That's the only name I will go by.
Don Pablo.
And I'm gonna buy. You see the little horsey next to you? That's gonna be your mascot. I'm gonna tell you something. You wear this with that, bro. We saw so much coffee, it'll be ridiculous.
Don Pablo and the
But they don't
unicorn.
sell coffee. Skittles, Don't worry about it.
Not so much?
Not so much.
Taste the rainbow.
Yeah.
We're going to have some coffee. We're going to brew some coffee.
I would say
We've
so.
got the water to do it with.
Yes, we're going to be doing. Don't miss the next show because it's going to be wild. I guarantee you
We're
that.
going to be back in 2 and 2, which is
4.
Remember, 4Health, 4Beauty, Get your liquid collagen and hyaluronic acid. We've got Juice Buzz, Don Pablo Coffee. Who else we got in the house?
Whoever shows up,
And
we're
whoever
gonna
else
put 'em on.
shows up. We'll be right back. 888-565-1470. We'll be right back.
Want to make your smartphone brilliant? One tap creates a virtual wine fine tuner. Another, a coffee refiner. A beauty cream and makeup enhancer.
Wow.
Look at your eye.
What a difference.
And with still just a tap, a strength and flexibility harmonizer.
Yeah, I definitely felt something different.
This is the Vitalizer. In the App Store on any smartphone, a simple download that will embed specific frequencies and vibrations into your phone's light photons and sound waves. Calibrations designed to affect taste,
The Vitalizer one is better than the other one, for sure.
hydration, absorption,
Feel silkier.
and perhaps most incredibly, your strength, flexibility, and energy. Amazing.
Wow.
Crazy.
Well, salud. I'm loving it.
Go to www.vitalizerapp.com and make your smartphone brilliant.
The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000 square foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074.
Want to make your smartphone
To the Del Monsley Radio Show, teaching you the opposite of everything you've been taught, so you
One
can
tap
obtain the
creates a
results
virtual
you've
wine
never
fine
obtained.
tuner. Another, a coffee refiner. A beauty cream and makeup enhancer.
Wow.
Look at your eye.
What a difference.
And with still just a tap, a strength and flexibility harmonizer.
Yeah, I definitely felt something different.
This is the Vitalizer. In the App Store on any smartphone, a simple download that will embed specific frequencies and vibrations into your phone's light photons and sound waves. Calibrations designed to affect taste,
The Vitalizer one is better than the other one, for sure.
hydration, absorption,
Feel silkier.
and perhaps most incredibly, your strength, flexibility, and energy. Amazing.
Wow.
Crazy.
Well, salud. I'm loving it.
Go to www.vitalizerapp.com and make your smartphone brilliant.
The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000 square foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074.
Want to make your smartphone brilliant? One tap creates a virtual wine fine tuner. Another, a coffee refiner. A beauty cream and makeup enhancer.
Wow.
Look at your eye.
What a difference.
And with still just a tap, a strength and flexibility harmonizer.
Yeah, I definitely felt something different.
This is the Vitalizer. In the App Store on any smartphone, a simple download that will embed specific frequencies and vibrations into your phone's light photons and sound waves. Calibrations designed to affect taste,
The Vitalizer one is better than the other one, for sure.
hydration, absorption,
Feel silkier.
And perhaps most incredibly, your strength, flexibility, and energy. Amazing.
Wow.
Crazy.
Well, salud. I'm loving it.
Go to www.vitalizerapp.com and make your smartphone brilliant.
The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000-square-foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour. Book your next... Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you.
Science has confirmed that real health comes from raw, organic, and wild foods. Essentials is a complete program of 5 products to help your body function as nature intended. Premium Ancient Superfood Algae offers energy and stamina. Food-based digestive enzymes help prevent occasional heartburn and may reduce stress from processed foods and heavy metals. Our proprietary probiotics help support immune health, regulate bowels, and eliminate toxins. Improve your mood, mental clarity, focus, faster rejuvenation, and better sleep. Order now at eatessentialsnow.com. Essentials, life-enhancing ingredients in the palm of your hand. eatessentialsnow.com.
This is Alyssa, the Paint Girl. Car accidents happen. Get the most affordable, convenient, superior vehicle repair with concierge service. The Paint Girl provides pickup and delivery with no additional cost. Our body shops have over 30 years combined experience. The Paint Girl handles all makes, models, lease return repairs, and insurance claims. Your smart choice for vehicle repair? The Paint Girl. Call 954-691-7024. That's 954-691-7024.
One o'clock, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. The team is ready to serve you a huge portion of fun for lunch. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought, take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe, and get ready to enjoy the humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of feel-good and happy soup to help your day go easier and enjoy your break with others around you. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. The feel-good food you need to help that bagel go down nice and smoothly. If you have a story to share, anything that happened at work, play, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you today, call in toll-free 888-565-1470 right now. So sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe and let Dawn and Freddy S. get your happy juices flowing.
Welcome to all our friends in South Florida, Atlanta, Boston, Chicago, LA. Welcome to part 2 of the wacky world of Wednesday.
Of a wonderful Wednesday at the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
Is that what you're calling it now?
It's a wonderful Wednesday.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Can you hear anything?
Nope.
Can you hear anything? Are we on?
Duff, do you hear us? There we are.
Oh, now we
Thank you.
There you go.
Much better. It's a wonderful Wednesday on the Brooklyn Cafe. Now I hear myself very loud. Too loud. Why is that?
Because
you have a piercing voice. We didn't wait to tell you.
All right,
so part 2 of today's show. I don't think we had the welcome.
Do it again.
Welcome.
All our friends, South Florida, Atlanta, New York City, Boston, Chicago.
And to all those living in volcanic ash in Hawaii,
come on down. Florida has a beach for you, too.
You know what's happening after the volcanic ash? We're going to have some really pretty jewelry.
Did you
see the latest thing coming out of that volcano?
Am I right?
Have you seen the latest?
I thought that's what you were saying.
No.
The lava has
glass in it.
I told you.
It has glass that they've never seen in the face of the world before.
Drew and Todd, T-Money in here? Do you remember we talked about that movie? I told you with Reese Witherspoon and Matthew McConaughey. Do you remember? Right? And the lightning strikes the sand, and it forms this beautiful glass sculpture. And I told you that, see?
Well, the amazing thing is that when there is a glass pebble coming at you at 4,000 miles a minute, it will cut you like you've never been cut before. And you know the strange thing?
Glass coming out of the volcano?
Inside the lava, there is glass. And it will cut you to shreds. So everybody has to evacuate. Now you have to because it's raining glass. So you got to go.
It's almost like diamonds.
No,
if it was diamonds, I would go. And I would wait.
Well, just think the coal turns to diamonds, so lava is turning to glass.
All I know is it's raining glass. But anyway, come on down. Florida has some nice beaches. You can't worry about all that heat.
Okay. What are you doing now?
I can't listen to myself. I don't know if a lot of sound going on. Nick, does it sound right to you? No, it doesn't sound right to you either. Freddie, can you check this out? Hey, Duff, does it sound right to you?
It's Blake. You sound a little low.
I sound low to you because I sound high to me. Hey, Blake, how you doing?
I'm great, thanks.
Our first hour, we had water on with Gary. Kanjan talked about changing the alkalinity of your water, and I can't even listen to myself. Changing the alkalinity of your water and being a little bit healthier, even than reverse osmosis, which I don't understand the difference, but it's a whole other level, and we're going from water to coffee, to juice buzz, and to go with all of everything we're drinking on set. Today we had to bring you Dr. Doodle's Donuts again. So come on down, join our show. We're at 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Friday night is Art Walk right here at the gallery from 6 until 9 p.m. Hope you're all coming. Just please try and RSVP. They're capping it at 150, so it'll be a nice intimate group. I know, Talon, you're going to have to come early. We'll get you in. You can RSVP on Facebook at the Heart of Delray Gallery, also probably on Eventbrite. You can check with livingfla.com. I know Carrie takes all of that as well, and that's coming up on this Friday. We've got all different things that we're going to talk about with Freddie and Nick and Alana figure out our sound. Nick has a little bit of pain, so we gave him some CBD from Live Love CBD. So he's figuring it out. We got going.
I don't see nothing. Who said?
Blake
says, hey, Blake, are we low?
I mean, I have you bumped all the way up, and it's not going that high.
Okay.
Dawn's a little low.
They'll figure it out. So we've got some Don Pablo because nothing better than being at that cafe. We say that everyone sits around the table and we have a conversation. Right? All decisions are always made around the table, and no matter what culture, it's about food and drink. So we've been really looking. We go through a lot of coffee. So we thought, what better than to brand our own line of coffee in the Brooklyn Cafe TV Coffee. So we just got to get you closer to Mike Don Pablo.
Great idea. I wanted to say hello when I first walked in and give you a kiss. That's a lot and welcome, right? But
we're on air.
We were too far away. But been enjoying the show. Been watching it for the last couple of days. I'm hooked.
You like it?
Freddie, I would have gave you a kiss too, Freddie.
Listen, when you bring me coffee, you can give me.
I got some great coffee here.
It smells really good. We haven't even brewed it yet.
That's an unbelievable package you got going. Is that you on that package?
Yeah, it's me. The wife and I in the back, and my sister-in-law on the side. It's a family business.
And this coffee is from Colombia?
This particular one is what we sell in Costco. It's their signature blend. And it's Colombia, Guatemala, and Brazil. Three origins, 2 different processing methods, low acidity, it's very complex. Rich, smooth, clean finish, and great after.
Is this my card?
Yes.
Okay.
Everything's on.
You're gonna love it.
And you guys are based out of Miami?
Yeah, we
private roasters.
Farms in Colombia, and we buy green coffee from everybody all over the world.
That's incredible when we get to private label our own coffee. So we're going to do some taste testing. Talon, you think that's hot yet? It's still boiling.
Otherwise, it's going to melt.
Yeah, can you go down one?
212?
Yes.
If you wait for the coffee to boil, you pour boiling water in your coffee over 195 degrees, it's going to taste like tea. It's going to take all the flavor out of it. Most people don't know that.
Now what are you doing?
He's going to bring it over here so it doesn't burn the table.
Why is it going to burn the table?
Because it's a hot pot.
So what?
You know what they say, watching a hot pot, it never boils.
So how are we going to let it boil?
It already boiled. We're letting it cool down a little bit. It's at 212.
Talent, find another mic because I don't like his mic. I want to switch it.
We're going to let it cool down a little bit because it was at 212. And then we're going to make some coffee because that smells amazing. How many different types of coffee do you have?
Hold on a second. Talking to that mic?
Coffee do you have?
So we have dozens.
Okay, now it's working.
Yeah,
There you
we
go.
have dozens, single origins, blends, espresso, water processed decaf, which is extremely popular.
Switch.
And pretty much whatever you like.
Now,
organic. I think we're doing an organic one also. Rocco says yes. Rocco says yes. We're going to do an organic brand. We're going to try too.
We're going to try organic brand coffee? Organic brand. This is an organic brand coffee.
Yeah, so organic, obviously no pesticides, chemical inputs of any sort. It's interesting though, most people don't know the difference between Robusta and Arabica coffee. Two species of coffee. Robusta is what we know from all the supermarket brands. Very acidic, very bitter, double the caffeine.
Let's hold this up. Okay, so let me get this right, because I used to think coffee came in a can and I made it.
I'm telling you.
I'm like beside myself here. Okay, so you have organic coffee, and where do those beans come from?
So this is an organic Honduras.
Honduras.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honduras has some incredible coffee, but it's taken longer to develop their infrastructure than some of the other Latin American countries. So it's not as well known. But the coffee, I've been drinking coffee for 30 years, rolling and roasting it, and this is my favorite 30 years ago.
Honduras coffee.
Oh, it's incredible.
You would do this for learning.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, I love it, and it's got this residual sweetness. It's got all the depth of flavor and the complexity and the richness of these other coffees that we have. But the Honduran has got this residual sweetness that tastes like there's already sugar in it.
It already tastes sweet, Freddy.
So that's interesting, right? So we got Robusta and Arabica. Robusta mostly grows in Vietnam. Low elevation, very acidic, very bitter, tons of chemical inputs, fungicides, insecticides, herbicides. But the Arabica coffee, 90% of it grows in very small farms, like very poor farmers that don't have money for chemical inputs. So they use organic means. They compost the coffee cherry, which is the fruit of the coffee bean, for fertilizer. They'll plant peppers as a repellent for bugs. They'll do bug traps, Coke bottle water to trap the bugs if there is an insect problem. But because it grows above 4,000 feet, it's cooler conditions, less bugs. So Robusta bad, Arabica good. Most of the Arabica coffee is automatically organic. But it's not certified because it's a big process. It's very expensive. So the farmers don't have that kind of money or education to do that.
How did you get involved in the coffee business?
My wife was Colombian. I met her 28 years ago in Miami, and I fell in love with her, and she brought me down to Colombia back when I was drinking supermarket brands, and it was more of a caffeine delivery device. And anyway, the next morning that we woke up in Colombia, they handed me this cup of coffee, and I was blown away. It was totally different. And I was hooked, and I asked what it was, and they brought me to farms and brought it back to my family in Western Massachusetts, where I'm from, and they went crazy over it and recognized an opportunity, and here I am today.
That's amazing.
Hey Blake, now I have no sound. Okay, that's better. I don't know what's going on with the sound. For some reason we're getting double sound. We don't know why. The other question is, right now you have your coffee going in different markets, in different supermarkets?
Yeah, I mean mostly wholesale clubs, Costco and Sam's Club. We're in Lucky Supermarket with our organic coffee also. And Amazon has become our biggest customer.
And which sells the most?
The organic.
Organic.
The problem we had, on Pablo, I put myself on the package because I wanted people to know that this is real, it's authentic, we have farms. But a lot of people see it as like a Hispanic Latin espresso. So they think it's bitter, they think it's, I'm not gonna name any names, so you know what I mean. Put a ton of sugar in there just to be able to taste it. This is rich but very smooth and clean finish. So we came out with a subtle earth, and we were a little bit more, non-Latin, I guess you could call it. And it works, and it's organic, and people love it. So we sell a ton of it. We've got 5 brands, top 25 on Amazon out of 8,000 coffees.
That's amazing.
And they're right here in Miami.
Who would have thunk it?
You don't dunk it until you go on Google, right? When you're on a mission, and he says we need to have coffee because this is what we do. We need our own brand of coffee. You brought one forward, and I went, no, let's find our own. And here they are.
That's
right, because you can actually put your own name on this thing. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, sure. We can do that for you, fully printed package, and your own coffee. And we do it for a very good price, very high quality, very good price.
I love it.
And if you want to get started getting the people for the taste of coffee, having the taste of coffee, we can give away coffee. I don't know if you're up to this. I didn't discuss this.
We're gonna go to commercial break. Figure out the sound.
Oh, we got it.
Brew some coffee.
It's all fixed.
All right, we're gonna do a commercial break.
Okay.
Figure out the sound.
Okay.
Brew some coffee and do a taste test, and we'll be right back.
Want to make your smartphone brilliant? One tap creates a virtual wine fine tuner. Another, a coffee refiner. A beauty cream and makeup enhancer.
Wow. Look at your eye.
What a
difference.
And with still just a tap, a strength and flexibility harmonizer.
Yeah, I definitely felt something different.
This is the Vitalizer. In the App Store on any smartphone, a simple download that will embed specific frequencies and vibrations into your phone's light photons and sound waves. Calibrations designed to affect taste.
Vitalizer one is better than the other one, for sure.
Hydration, absorption,
Feel silkier.
and perhaps most incredibly, your strength, flexibility, and energy. Amazing.
Wow. Crazy.
Well, salud. I'm loving it.
Go to www.vitalizerapp.com and make your smartphone brilliant.
At Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today, 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or carmencarelaser.com.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Don and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Dawn and Freddy S.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. And don't forget to like this video.
And subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. We'll see you next time.
And, okay, Santa Claus, take it easy.
It's the money bell.
And we're back.
I'm good. I'm getting good at it.
No, you're not. You're driving me crazy. And you have a headache. Now I have one.
And we're back at a wonderful Wednesday.
Can you hear me,
on the
Blake?
Brooklyn Cafe TV. You can find us on Facebook, Periscope, and YouTube at the Brooklyn Cafe TV, 95.3 FM, 1470 AM, and give us a call at the radio station. Blake will never run our show again. 888-565-1470. Poor Blake. We got him on double sound. I got him answering phones. What you looking for?
Talent, we good? We are back. Oh, you haven't come back.
Oh, yeah.
18-second delay.
It's like when I threw the duck at you when you got it back.
So come on, we got to do some coffee.
We got to do some coffee tasting.
Can I teach people how to do a pour over?
Yes, teach us.
You're going to teach? Okay.
Are we ready yet?
Yes, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
Are we on? Okay.
We're on.
Sweet. So pour over coffee is the best way to make coffee.
Pour over
A lot of
coffee.
people like a French press, but to me it tastes like, spent coffee grounds.
All right.
So this is going to be the best way. Heat your water. That's very critical that it's between 185 and 195 degrees. All right. First thing you're going to do is a pre-infusion. And it's better to have a gooseneck, but you work with what you have. And so you pre-infuse it a little bit. You don't want any drops to come out of here. You just want to soak it a little bit. Right? That's a little bit too much, but I'm sitting down.
Now, there's coffee in that thing, right?
Yeah, coffee in there. It's 2 tablespoons, measuring tablespoons.
That's it? Just
cup.
2?
2 tablespoons per cup.
It's 1 in a drip machine, though, so don't make that mistake. And this one, you do 2 per cup. And it makes it richer, but it's very, very smooth.
Wow.
So pre-infusion, you soak the grounds for a little bit, and then you're going to go in circles a little bit. And you're not going to let it get dry, but you're going to wait, let it soak in a little bit more.
Now, what we're talking about here, because we're in the
coffee.
radio, we got to keep talking.
Right, there's a science to making coffee.
Because otherwise it turns into a silent movie. Sorry, Blake. Sorry.
If you gave me permission, I could talk the whole time.
Why don't you describe what? Oh my God!
It smells so good, right?
Can I share with
absolutely.
Yes. I'm not an avid coffee drinker, but I do enjoy it once or twice a week. I'm so excited about coffee right now. I am really excited. So thank you for sharing this.
I want to marry the bag.
The smell is amazing.
It smells unbelievable.
We need smell-o-vision. I keep telling you, like Willy Wonka, we need smell-o-vision.
Well, scratch and
it's
sniff
like an
or something.
art also.
We need scratch and sniff.
Talent, what are you doing?
You're smelling it?
You're beginning to scare me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, I want you to get that mic closer to you because we didn't hear a word you said.
So be prepared because I'm a purist.
Okay.
And if you want to drink good coffee, you don't put anything in it.
Perfect.
No Splenda.
That's all right. We're going
no stevia, no butter, no coconut.
Oh, so we're going to have it straight up.
We're drinking it straight up. This is which one are we
not
drinking?
even any vodka?
Oh, which one is
this
that?
Is actually the signature blend.
The signature blend?
Kahlua. Kahlua too sweet.
So even though that's not organic, you're saying that still doesn't have all the
It's not
pesticides.
certified organic, but it is organic because it's grown on small farms, like small family farmers. Yeah.
Now, let me ask you, are those beans you have going in there, or is that grinded up?
We sell usually only beans, but we ground it.
So this is grounded up in there?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so the bag is grounded?
Yes.
So you can buy either way, or no?
No, if you buy it from our website, then we'll grind it for you. But if you buy it from, Costco or Sam's Club, it's whole bean.
It's beans.
What are we getting, Rocco?
Which is better than you grind.
We're getting ground. Thank you. Otherwise, I'm going to have a whole nother hour here. I'm going to sit and grind coffee every morning.
You got to get in the habit of grinding.
Now, grinding.
I'm teasing. It's
the grinding
the smell,
coffee is
though.
the best.
Pour over, but this is drip coffee. Is it the same thing?
Hand drip, pour over, same thing.
So if I want to, okay, wait, I got to ask a million questions.
Just smell.
Take it easy. You're sucking all the oxygen out of the
know,
room.
it smells
So if I put this in an electric Mr. Coffee maker, is it going to do it justifiably? Because you're teasing me here. You look like a
He
chef.
looks like Don Pablo.
Like you're making Don Pablo special here.
You know, it's odd. Mr. Coffee is a great machine. 1-button drip machine for $18. Very hard to beat. You can spend hundreds at coffee makers, and they're not as good as a Mr. Coffee machine. But if you want it really rich, So, Freddie, were you drinking coffee at a little cafeterita in Puerto Rico, or did you grow up with good coffee?
Yes, with the little Meja, yeah, with the little Maya. Yeah, my
Mocha.
mother
It's
made
called
it
a
that
mocha,
way. My
right?
father
But
makes it that way.
It's incredible that way.
He won't drink it unless it's made this way.
I don't blame him. And ours is great like that, too.
Can you do it in a percolator? I grew up with the Cuban coffee using a percolator.
So by percolator, do you really mean like...
it bubbles.
The little thing on the top of the stove?
Yeah, the silver, yeah.
It goes
Because it's
percolator is different. Though,
okay, that's
right?
what I'm asking.
Perks up through the top and bubbles over.
Yeah.
That's the worst way.
Really? I think you guys have been doing it wrong this whole time. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, that's an Italian espresso
That's a
machine.
mocha, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
that's a mocha. That's good.
Okay.
The other thing that we call the percolator growing up is where the top has a glass and it perks.
Yep.
But it recirculates over the coffee and it boils the water practically. So it's like recirculated
Too much.
and boils too much. It tastes like tea and like really older people, they love it because, you know, hotter coffee was better back in the day when it was all Robusta because you didn't want to taste that acid, bitter taste. So the hotter it was, it took that away. So older people come and say, I want a hot cup of coffee. But really, it's no good. You want a specialty grade coffee, you want it 185 to 195 degrees, and it's going to be beautiful. Grind has got to be just right. It's got to be a nice fine grind if you're doing a drip. And that's where you're going to get the most enjoyment.
Wow.
Well, what about a press? You put this in the press
French
and
press?
you put the French
Yeah.
press type of deal. How's that? Would that work for this kind of deal?
People love it, and we have a lot of customers that use it. And, you know, as long as they get the water temperature right, that's all that matters. But they're right in all the time, oh, your coffee tastes like tea. What'd
It's
you do?
too
Oh,
hot.
French press? Okay, how hot was the water? I don't know. Well, that's what happens. If it's too hot, tastes like tea. Takes all the flavor away.
Now, when you have it in a tea kettle, you know, it goes.
Yeah.
How hot is that water?
Well, you boil it. I mean, if you're going to use a tea kettle
Right.
to make tea,
To
you
make
wanna boil
to
it.
make the water. I'm thinking about how
Use
the
your
hell am I
instant
going to
hot.
measure
So
it?
look at. So this thing. This is why I brought.
Yeah,
this
but I
up.
don't have one of those things.
Well,
I
leave it.
have
These
one.
are wonderful.
I'm going to monkey for yours. I mean, I don't have one of those things.
I'll leave it with you,
No,
but
we're gonna do
I
hot.
could get you a better one
Yeah.
that's got a gooseneck
Right.
that makes it easier.
A gooseneck.
Yeah.
So it's easy to pour.
A little more control.
Jesus Christ,
You
this
know what I
company.
love? But look, we bring our own coffee. We bring in Don Pablo and Rocco to do coffee. And Juice Buzz, right? Juice Buzz, you don't think they're going to do coffee. And look, Jax and Jessica, they're excited about coffee.
And she don't even drink coffee.
And they don't even have anything hot yet. And now maybe we're going to bring coffee into Juice Buzz.
And I'm dying for a juice buzz, by the way.
Yeah, we didn't bring today.
They do
make
They-
a killer
We're down the
smoothie with
street.
coffee.
Yeah, they're
in
right
it.
down the street.
Well, they have
Yeah.
an announcement they're going to do. We have to put that announcement out there. I mean, their product is simply amazing.
This is good. I'm
Amazing.
liking this.
You like this?
I'm
So-
ready to try
Can we
it.
taste
Yeah,
it?
let's
Let's
try
try. Let's try.
Let's do it.
Let's
We've
try.
got some
Don't-
mugs. We're going to pass all these down.
So is that a cup? That
No, I mean I gotta pour it. It's just gonna be a little bit.
you just give us a little.
We're just going to, the smell is
Yeah,
incredible.
I know you
That's
love
going to
it.
be a tease.
And maybe even
Yeah.
WNN
So
will
you
change
get
their mind on having
Matisse.
coffee in-house because they're going to want this.
See if they
Jody, I
like
know
it.
is going to
Hey,
want it.
hey, Blake, you heard what she said?
Here, I'll pass it.
She
I'm
wants to
trying.
know-
We got to tell Mr. Bob,
She
though.
All
wants-
right, Freddie, you get the first.
She wants to know if we can have a coffee maker like Don Pablo, and I'll even bring. Sparkle.
Mr. Bob says no, but
Don, you want that mug used?
I have coffee in here
If you
already.
like it, that's all.
We're gonna
Okay,
try
I'm
this
gonna
and
tell
see what
you
we
the
got.
first test. The aroma to this thing is unbelievable.
It smells good.
Unbelievable.
I can
Very
smell
rich.
it.
Here and smell
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah,
You
I
can-
like that smell.
There's nothing like the
Oh my
smell of fresh
God.
coffee, right?
You don't need sugar.
Did you try it?
Yeah. That's
No, we have all
We've
this
got more mugs. I got yelled at.
Yeah, don't drink out of that.
Styrofoam mugs, no
You know something? You don't need sugar.
Wow.
I'll have to make some more.
Kathleen, did you try this coffee?
My turn, my turn.
This thing.
It just
It smells amazing.
Don Pablo.
There's no milk, there's no sugar in
Sí,
here.
señor.
This thing is like sweet.
Yeah, it's sweet without
What
sugar.
the?
So
Cheers, everybody. We're always drinking
Cheers.
something on the cafe. How do you like that?
Holy smokes!
We're gringos.
Okay.
Don Pablo, you gotta make more.
Yeah,
Because this is a tease,
All
bro.
right.
We're getting you
so
some.
do you get like a caffeine? You know, sometimes you get jittery. I mean, is that?
Kathleen, right at the
Okay,
mic, honey.
so, good question,
Thanks.
right?
Because
Jitters?
sometimes you get a little. I get a little.
Are you using Arabica or your Robusta?
Are
I've
you
been
kidding
using
me?
the organic one from Costco.
That
Wow.
should be 100% Arabica. So
But I make it really strong.
that would be why. That'd be
Doesn't
why.
also what you have in your belly if you drink it on an empty stomach, that could affect it too.
But I like this because you can have it like in a little shot, right, with a little spoon on the side.
Well, now you have to have a little piece of donut with it.
Well, I can't do that, but I can have the coffee. And you know, like when you go a little sambuca on the side if you want, or something you can add to. But this, as it is right now, is sweet.
I didn't think that
It is.
I never had sweet coffee. It
It's
usually
super
gets
rich,
bitter.
too,
Holy
because
smoke!
of this, the way I made it. But so if you like it like that, you make it like this. If you like it a little milder, you just put more hot water in there, and it tones it down a little bit. But in a drip machine, it's a different animal, and it's very mellow.
So it's how you make it.
smooth. Yeah.
How many tablespoons of coffee do we do?
2
So
tablespoons.
I did 2 tablespoons per cup, but I didn't know how many cups I was gonna make. So that's like 2 tablespoons per mug.
2 tablespoons
But
per
I only
mug.
made a little bit, so we poured
Now,
it around.
now, which one do we have? We had the regular, or we had the
Yeah,
organic?
the
What do we
blend.
have?
We had the blend, their signature blend.
Yeah.
Now,
That's
do
the
you
most
do-
popular. They sell it at Costco.
Do you do a decaf?
Decafs it's an excellent story, right? So here's something about health.
An excellent
and
story.
99% of all the decaf out there that's available is decaffeinated with methylene chloride. It's a known carcinogen.
Boo.
People don't realize that.
You're kidding me.
And then if you get a decaf that from a big company that says naturally decaf, it's ethyl acetate, which is from sugarcane. But if you drank a cup of ethyl acetate, you'd be in big trouble. They put it in nail polish remover. It's a solvent.
Wow.
So ours,
Straight to the bathroom.
Holy smokes!
probably, yeah.
Wow.
You hear
Ours
this?
is water processed. It's done with just steam. So people are. This is one of our best sellers, the decaf now, because people are just realizing what's going on in their food these days, and they're coming to us and loving this decaf.
That's it. You made me a convinced because I drink half
Unbelievable.
calf. I do half and
Okay.
half, right?
Well, okay. So what brand though? I mean, if you're drinking a Robusta
Papo,
coffee,
Papo, I don't know what the brand. The brand is the brand. I mean, I
This
never,
brand's going to be the
I
Don
never
Pablo
knew-
brand.
Now we're going down Pablo.
I never. And I got some bad news.
Yeah.
That chemical, the first one you
Yeah.
mentioned, that's this brand uses that. It's in
Well, do
there.
you think if you
Probably,
do this
yeah.
every day, to me, like if I'm going to do organic, if it's something I drink or eat every day,
Every
I'm
day.
going to go organic. If it's
Yeah.
once a month, whatever, no big deal. But
I go.
on a
I go
daily-
6 o'clock in the morning. I'm making coffee every single.
And I
day,
think
7
Rocco
days a
even
week.
told me you have K-Cups. So
Yeah,
they'll
we
do
do.
everything. So they'll do K-Cups. They do the packages for restaurants in the individual silver bags, as well as the larger size.
Oh,
for
wait a
personal
minute! Wait a
use.
minute! Wait a minute, Lucy.
Everything.
Is the K cup going to taste like this?
the K-cup will blow you away. We have the best K-cups there are. I mean, I know
Oh,
I'm biased,
baby,
but
baby.
I
try
don't give
them
him a
all.
lot
Ours
of
are really
information
good.
before we go on
Don't
air.
give me no
because
information.
I know.
Ladies, how'd you like the coffee?
It was really good. Really,
Thank
yeah,
you. Thank
very
you very
good.
much.
Incredible.
I have so many
And ask whatever your questions are. Thank you. Look at that.
Do we get to bring some home with ourselves? That's my question. I'm not a big coffee drinker, but
I'll give you a card. You write me, I'll send you free samples.
Thank
That'd
you.
be
No
awesome.
problem.
Our father will like that.
And now Juice Buzz can add organic coffee to what they do. These are the K-Cups, ready?
Oh, this is the decaf.
I'm going to tell you
It's
something.
organic K-Cups.
This is
It's okay.
This is amazing. You know, the other thing is that, hey, Coach.
Coach Nick is in the house. Yo, yo, yo.
The other thing is that you ever go to a wedding
And 2.0.
and Steve-O, and Steve-O does all these weddings. You ever go to a wedding and they have the coffee at the end? They give it with the cake. My goodness, you want to die. It's the worst coffee you've ever seen in your life.
Yes.
They should up the game because you spend so much money at a wedding. The coffee, the final saying goodbye as you're walking out the door, you have one sip and you're out the door. Bad experience.
Restaurants, high-end restaurant. You go in there,
Horrible.
you have a very expensive steak or whatever you're eating, and they give you this cup of coffee that's awful.
Do you sell to restaurants?
Yeah, we
Okay.
do. Yeah, but it's you think they'd be
Steve
banging down
O,
our door because
Don
we're
Pablo
competitively
coffee.
priced.
We need to Don Pablo coffee.
Don Pablo,
It's
Don
about the
Camillo.
education, though, and that's
When
what
does
you're
your
doing.
coffee
You're
come out?
educating people.
I'm waiting.
Oh, no, we got it in the works now. Listen,
He's brewing it. He's making it.
we'll make it.
You smell it?
All right, listen. We digress. Let's talk about the announcement for
Talk
Juice
about Juice
Buzz.
Buzz. What's
because
happening
let's talk
Friday?
about
Pablo, thank
what's
you.
going on
Go
Friday.
ahead, sister.
Well, I was here last week, and
Yes.
I am very happy to have my sister, my big sister, here. She's only 5 years older, but I think that she is my big sister in many ways. She's the one who started Juice Buzz, and excuse me, I'm choking on my coffee. Thank you for that.
So good.
And she beautifully opened her arms and invited me to be her business partner 2 months ago. I know last week, I know people do like edits. The edit is I've been here for 2 months, not 1 month. And I'm very excited to have her next to me for this next big part of her journey, my journey, and now we have a journey together.
And it's Friday.
It's Friday,
all
June
day.
1st from 12 to 7. It's going to be actually the very first day of the market opening, and a month early, but we're celebrating 5 years of being in business as the Juicery. So now we've rebranded Juice Buzz to Juice Buzz Market and Juicery. So there are two buildings next to each other. There is a wall, though, so two entrances, but we're making it very convenient for our customers to buy anything from either location at one transaction. So we're not going to send anyone, hey, you have to go next door.
You can get it inside. All right, so let's talk about the market, okay? Because this is a new venue, right? You opened up and you're going organic.
Yes, so 99% of things are organic, and if they're not 100% organic, then they are definitely conscious. We are our tagline now is a conscious boutique market, meaning every line that we have researched in the last 4 weeks. And before that, personally, we use it. Our friends use lines: less chemicals to no chemicals, paraben free, et cetera, et cetera. None of those big words are going to be in any of our packaging that you can't pronounce. And it's going to be from skincare, body care, hair care, natural deodorants, natural toothpaste, bamboo toothbrushes we got, and glass straws.
The glass straws.
The glass straws. Everybody was asking us if you're going to have them there Friday.
Yeah, even our floors are cork floors now, so we're eco-friendly, no plastic bags. We'll ask our customers to bring their own reusable bags. So yeah.
In bulk, which is the one I'm most excited about. I mentioned to you guys last time I lived in Denver, and there was a place out there that I was just floored called Zero Market, and they don't allow any zero waste. So we're, again, with our space, we're trying to do as much as we can in such a small space, but the same thing. So you can either buy a container from us or bring your own, and we'll have refillable bulk organic detergent for your laundry as well as your dishwasher, and it's unscented, so you can even use our doTERRA oils. Any scent you want, add to it, and then of course you get a discount by bringing in your own reusable container. So
our doTERRA oils are on the way. You told me.
She was supposed to be 11 o'clock. I don't know what.
We got ours today, so you maybe will get yours.
Maybe
today.
we're in the same shipment.
Yeah.
Maybe they are. Now, let me ask you a question. Being that the two of you have put together, and now we have the new venue, everybody does something, and there's always a favorite something. What is the favorite brand you have in the new store?
The favorite brand that I have in the new store.
Freddie, we have a caller wondering what the name of the coffee is.
Okay, 1 sec.
I might have two answers for you. One is a local woman that we discovered on Instagram, thankfully for Instagram, Roots Botanical. She's natural. She has a muscle balm, but thankfully I'm not in pain these days. She has a face scrub and
eye cream?
Oh yeah, it's oil. It's dark circles and wrinkles. So that's been amazing. That's my local one. And then big brand is Sun Food. They're out of California. Really great quality superfoods and supplements. So those would be my two answers.
We're going to have to check it out. And we have a caller. All right, Blake, put him through, please. Hey, what's your name?
Just want to know the name of the coffee.
They want to know the name
Put
of the
him on the
coffee.
line.
No, they don't want to. They want to know the name of the coffee.
Don Pablo.
The name of your coffee. It's Don Pablo.
And how they can get it.
And how can they get your coffee?
Costco and Sam's Club. Costco in the Southeast in 7 states, and Sam's Club in different ones around the country. DonPablo.com, DonPabloCoffee.com. Actually, don't go to the other one. And our website, Amazon.com, biggest customer. Amazon.com.
Don Pablo on Amazon.
Yeah.
Yep. And
your guess is low.
Okay,
Don
Pablo Coffee.
At Costco, Amazon, or they can go to the website, donpablocoffee.com, and order it there as well. Or they can private label it too.
That's right. And you can go to, you said Publix, right?
No,
Costco.
not
Costco?
Publix, yeah.
Costco?
Well,
Costco.
or you can find it right here at the Brooklyn Cafe TV, because that's going to be our new brand of coffee at
That's
the
right.
cafe.
I make sure I send the donkey out and you get it.
Send you the donkey out?
Send
you
the-
go on it? And you send in the unicorn. We're sending Fairy out.
Fairy out.
Fairy will deliver it personally to you. All right, let's go to commercial. When we come
Wait
back.
a minute. Before we leave, say again, this Friday at?
This Friday, our address is 2 and 6 Northeast 5th Avenue, corner of Federal and Atlantic, from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. Those last 2 hours will be a happy hour at our juicery. So hoping to see all you guys there. Check us out.
Happy hour at the
was something there
juicery.
left.
888-565-1470. We're going to come back with some donuts, some coffee, and keep our chat. We'll be right back.
Are you ready? Does your family have an emergency preparedness plan? BeBetterPrepared.info is an affordable way to prepare yourself and your family for the worst. Stock up with emergency gear and the knowledge you need to be ready in case of an emergency. From first aid, safe water supplies, to shelter, BeBetterPrepared.info is a convenient way to quickly stock up on survival and camping gear at an affordable, pre-packaged price. Order Elite Ready Pack to get started. No matter what the situation, go to BeBetterPrepared.info and you will be prepared if disaster strikes or for your camping needs. Are you ready? Does your family have an emergency preparedness plan? BeBetterPrepared.info is an affordable...
I am Crunchy because knowledge is power. Crunchy is a revolutionary line of safe and high-performing toxin-free cosmetics that are redefining beauty. You no longer have to sacrifice your health for your beauty or your beauty for your health. Be conscious about what are in your cosmetics and how they affect your body. Contact me at 703-509-2592 or explore at crunchywithanI.com/Liz Sant, LIZSANDT. Again, it's 703-509-2592.
Individual fitness needs. Offering one-on-one, non-impact resistance training, post-surgical strengthening, to higher-level boot camp and weight training. Debercise will meet your personal fitness goals at any age. Contact Deb at 561-307-9283. Schedule an initial consultation and get ready for a stronger, healthier you. 561-307-9283. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Don and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Don and Freddy S.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. And don't forget to like this video.
And subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. We'll see you next time.
Is it, huh?
Thank you.
What?
Thank
hot
you.
enough, but I need to clean this out too. It's a whole production.
It's a whole process. I want to say thank you.
You ain't got to clean it out.
Use that?
No, because it tastes like spent coffee grounds. Some people do, but
Can you compost that too? The ground?
You can compost the ground. If you're listening to the show, 888-565-1470. You can give us a call. You can even write in on Facebook, because Don Pablo has very graciously offered to give anyone that's listening to send samples out. So if you contact us, give us your contact information. I will get you in contact with Rocco at Don Pablo's, and they're going to graciously send samples so everyone can try it.
Don't
because
be shy.
I'm telling you, right? How many kinds of coffee do we try in this place?
About 637.
Only from the grocery store, the big
who's
box.
keeping track?
Because we go through coffee, all our guests and us, and we sit here for hours. I can't even tell you how much coffee we go through.
You know what? Put the water in. Don't worry about what it tastes like.
You want to compost it, or you want to make some more coffee?
I'll put more coffee. How about that?
Make some more coffee.
You can just pour the water and make no difference. I'm telling you something. This thing.
I get coffee.
Kathleen, talk into your mic.
All right, I'm just saying we got to have some coffee.
We're having some coffee, and we've got Dr. Doodles to go with the
do.
coffee and the juice buzz. We've got everyone coming into our community. We're like hyper local. That's a new term someone taught me. We're hyper local business branders is what we do. And you're right on Atlantic.
Right on Atlantic. And Friday happens to be National Donut Day.
Wow.
This Friday,
Wow.
the same day as the Juice Buzz opening. So go get your juice and get healthy, or go get the donut first and then go get healthy.
Well, you actually have healthy pastries.
We do, because they bake everything on site with no oil, like hydrogenated oils. They use coconut oil. They have a lot of gluten-free, flourless,
and you also have some baked options instead of the fried, correct?
Right, the donuts can be baked as well.
Wow. So they're healthier. That key lime cookie?
The key lime cookie is one of my favorites, and I
That's
love
an
chocolate.
unbelievable piece. You don't try this, you're missing out.
And
thing
this
is
has
unreal.
fruit in it, so it's actually good for you.
It's healthy.
It has pineapple and coconut cooked in a graham cracker cookie with key lime pie baked in the center.
And it is the cutest donut shop you have ever seen. It's kind of a cross between Harry Potter, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, right? Have you guys been? That's what it's like. And there's another one where the factory, and Willy Wonka.
The Willy Wonka.
It's a cross between
It's supposed
all
to be
of those
Willy
three.
Wonka.
Yeah.
It's Willy Wonka, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang with all the machinery, and it's amazing. You need to check it out. It's right on
Friday,
Atlantic.
yeah, they are doing specials for National Donut Day. Kids under 13 get a free donut, and we will be carding. No.
I heard that every day was National Donut Day.
Every day should be National
Yes,
Donut
it's a
Day.
Monday National Day, Tuesday
But
Donut
Friday
Day.
is the free day. You'll come and get
Friday's just a free donut day.
You get a free donut with a premium coffee. If you buy a nice coffee there, you get a free donut. And kids under 13 are free. And if you buy one, you can get a coupon for 50% off on your next visit. And
Kids
they have
under
lots more.
13 are free?
Under 13 get a free donut.
Okay, so every 13-year-old, come on down. I'm going to
Come
take you
on
on a bus
down.
so I can get everything free.
Check out the bakery. You can watch everything being made right there.
Amazing place. Amazing.
So it's a lot of fun. So come on out Friday.
And
Dr.
Kathleen's
Doodles.
always fun. You can go to check out Dr. Doodles, go to Juice Buzz, get your happy hour at Juice Buzz.
Friday's a good day.
Friday's a good day to be on
June
Atlantic
1st.
Avenue. It's
And
June
our walk
1st.
after.
And our walk, exactly. So stay in Delray. We're going to be here all day on Friday. So we're going to have
Apparently
to go down to
so.
Atlantic. By
Yeah.
the way, we're going to be here all day on Friday.
I
We're
can see
moving the
that.
shows here.
Are we taking the gangs down there and bringing coffee with us? Can you imagine?
Which place?
Coach, I don't know.
Where do you want to bring them? We should. Juice Buzz, Dr. Doodles, everything.
He has a boom box. I'm going to carry a organic coffee
And
box.
you can take your coffee. I don't know anyone that drinks as much coffee, Don Pablo, than Freddy.
Oh, good.
So, and Freddy's like a coffee connoisseur. You love coffee.
I do. I love good coffee.
Right.
I
And
like
here,
good
there it is. So he's brewing you more coffee.
I can see that.
And we've got the water, that's special dealkalization water and super ionized water, so it even tastes better.
Wow, what a
And
combination.
coffee I mean, it's actually good for you, right? Coffee has antioxidants and.
Well, it depends on the
It's
report.
good
Last
for-
year it killed you. This year is better for you. Next year they'll
So I
figure
like
it
the
out.
one that says it's good for you.
And this,
I'm gonna go with
I
that
love that little press. It's not even a press. It's a.
It's a hand drip.
A hand drip.
Like a Chemex is one popular brand that works well.
So do you do this for your wife every morning?
Take some of this.
Not every morning. Sometimes I'm hungover
Take
and
some.
she does
Look
it
at
for me.
Take
Well, you live in Miami, so it's all good.
Take some.
Have some coffee. Wow, you got a whole cup here.
I know. Holy
Smells
smokes.
so good. And we got new mugs too, Freddie, Don Pablo.
I see that. It's like the Italian movie with The Godfather. It has the same colors.
You know, I always collect mugs when I was growing up, and then I got married and decided I would be mature. And we bought the set that goes
First
with the
mistake.
China. You know what? Those have all gone by the wayside. I still collect mugs. I love mugs, and my cabinets just aren't big enough. They overflow because I love going in. Depending on your mood of the day, you pick the mug. So forget the matching mugs. We now have Don Pablo mugs. We've got Happy Coffee mugs. We've got the mugs from JoJo.
Holy
We've got our
smokes.
original mugs from the Brooklyn, the boys from Brooklyn.
This got better.
I added more coffee.
Is that what it is?
It's stronger.
I have 200 mugs.
Right, you collect mugs too. I collect
I
the most
use them.
random things, but I love collecting mugs and
Well, it brings
wands
back
and
like
ducks.
a memory too of wherever you were. If it's from a certain place, you know, it brings back a little memory.
That's why I love being able to sit here with all of my toys. I mean, who gets to collect wands and ducks and mugs?
And unicorns.
And unicorns. And my husband's so happy it's not at my house. I get to
Hey,
bring
Chuck,
it
I got
here.
news for you. Sending it home, baby. All right, so we got Buzz in, we got donuts in.
Juice Buzz Donuts and Don Pablo Coffee. And again, let us know, and we'll be more than happy to get you out free samples of Don Pablo Coffee. If not, you can go to Costco, you can go to Amazon.com, and there's so many varieties. What do you have? Over 30 varieties.
Or visit the cafe.
Come down for a cup of coffee. We
Hey,
have to go
is
get it.
Team Money in the house?
T-Money and Tom must have walked out.
Not in the house.
T-Money and
out?
Coach Nick, they must
So
have gone out
this
for coffee.
Friday, we have an event here.
Art
Oh,
Walk.
we have an event here on Friday, too.
That's what they're saying. That's what Jessica said. So we can get donuts, go to Juice Buzz
We
and
want
come on back
to
up.
talk to people about the coffee on Friday, so they can maybe try and what have you. I don't know how we're going to do that, but I
We've
think
had a
it'd
lot
be,
of coffee. We
I
can
think
brew
it'd be
some
really
coffee
cool
on Friday.
Yeah,
It's
I
going to be
mean,
a long day in Delray.
There's about 150 people that are coming and stuff.
We'll need the coffee.
Very nice. Very
and we're
nice.
bringing our shows up here, and it's all going to be good.
Excellent. Now, which is the best bean in the world to get coffee bean from?
So, obviously everything's a matter of taste, but I have a particular preference for Central American coffee, and it's Honduras, and it's Nicaragua, and it's...
But which is the numero uno?
For me, it's Honduras.
The best?
Yeah, Guatemala and Nicaragua close second, but Honduras is producing phenomenal coffee.
So South American beans are not as good as they used to be?
So it's interesting, right? So Puerto Rico used to be the #1 many years ago.
We grew tomatoes instead.
Yeah, and now it's all decimated from the hurricanes, the production.
You
But
can't find a bean all over Puerto Rico.
yeah, it's rough. But anyway, yeah, definitely Central American coffees. A lot of volcanic ash. The volcanoes go up like they are in Hawaii right now. The ash settles down on the leaves, and the rain washes it in.
Is that what it is?
Loves sulfur. That, the altitude, and also this is what I was saying about South America. So we in Colombia prune our trees regularly every 5 years, and we don't. In Central America, they let them keep growing to like 30 feet tall. We replace ours every 30 years, 25, 30 years. They continue to get yield from theirs, but lower yield. But two schools of thought. I personally believe it produces a much better quality coffee. You get more yield, you get more production. It's economic in South America. Except for Peru, that's different too. But anyway, long story short, Central Americans are my favorite. And Brazil. Brazil's got some great coffee.
I was going to ask you about Brazil because I heard Brazil's #1 in the world.
Well, they're the #1 producer, so they have the most coffee, but they also produce a lot of Robusta too. But the Arabica that they are producing is incredible, and it's just getting better and better and better. A lot of specialty grade coffee now.
This is like growing...
Can't hear that guy.
Okay, this is like growing your own coffee in a bag.
Without having to go
Without having to
and
go
pick it yourself.
farm.
It's farm to table, right?
It's literally farm to table. And would you ever think that the way they're decaffeinating coffee, that process, God bless you, that's just, I'm going to say it, appalling. You can write to Freddy and not me. It's appalling that we're doing decaf to be healthier, to not have as much caffeine and not be jittery, but it's all done with chemicals. And that's the thing that's so horrible. And you're doing with, what'd you say, water process?
Yeah, water process, just steam, no chemicals at all.
30 different brands of Don Pablo coffee.
And also, I really love your hat. I have a question for you. Do you wear it every day and do you sleep with it?
Yes and yes.
Okay, cool.
And you didn't ask about the shower, which is what most people ask.
You wear the waterproof
that
bag.
Inappropriate. I thought just bed.
But
was
it's on the
image,
package.
right?
He wears the
your
waterproof bag.
image. If you don't have it, then they won't.
Now, have you seen the latest where you can wear and it's air filtered? It's like a mesh deal. It's the same hat, but it's meshed out.
Yeah, I just like this one. It fits my head, whatever, and I've got a head like you do, so it helps.
If you have a head like I do, you're in trouble.
I have no hair.
A lot of trouble. Yeah, but hair is just an afterthought.
I like that hat on you. I told you that. It's
This
true.
came from.
You should keep it.
I do. I use it almost on set all the time. Linda says, "Are you going to wear that hat again?"
That's
I
what
say, yeah.
they say to me every day. It's that Freddy's hat.
Yeah.
It's his brand.
But they say that it makes my eyes dark.
It's only because of the shadow of the lighting.
People will recognize you more, right?
Yeah.
I started wearing this hat, and we do a lot of shows. So I've given 1 million people a cup of coffee at Costco and Sam's Club over the last 10 years. Literally 1 million people. I go into the airport anywhere in the southeast for sure. Hey Don Pablo, hey Don Pablo, and it's the hat. If I want to be anonymous, take the hat off.
That's the brand. You take it off, they say, "Who the hell are you?"
That's it. Exactly. And
I
it worked
love
for
it.
you too, I bet.
It does. In the last 3 weeks, people says, "Are you going to wear the hat when you sell the spot?" And I says, "Yeah, whatever you want."
What? You got to wear that
Where's your hat? No, better yet, they're asking me, they're texting me, you should be wearing the rollers.
tomorrow.
She's got her wand.
My hair will
She
be on
wears
point. I got
rollers.
the rollers. I've
No,
got my
you don't have
hat.
to do that.
I
You don't have to
don't.
wear the rollers.
I don't know what's happening tomorrow on our show.
All right, so let's go again, how we can get coffee and the announcement
And
and
Juice
the
Buzz?
donuts. Yes, let's go again.
Okay, so coffee is Costco, Southeast, 7 states, Sam's Club around the country, hit or miss, Amazon.com, all day long, 2-day shipment, free shipment. Our own website, DonPabloCoffee.com. People are really obsessed with fresh coffee, some of them, so they go direct to us, and they know they're going to get coffee that was roasted a day or two before.
Excellent.
And for free samples, anyone who's listening or watching, write us at the cafe on Facebook. Send us a private message. Call the radio station, 888-565-1470. Leave your contact information, and they will be sending out free samples for anyone who's listening and watching. which is an amazing gift. So thank you, Don Pablo. And tell us about Friday, Juice Buzz, grand opening, 5th anniversary.
Sure. So the address is 6 Northeast 5th Avenue. We're on the corner of Federal and Atlantic Avenue. 12 to 7, June 1st, sorry. And we took over the next building. It's number 2. And we'll have the market open. Conscious Boutique Market, organic, cold pressed, pure love is our tagline.
Organic, cold pressed, pure love.
That's a beautiful spot, by the way, where your store is. I love that spot.
And they have essentials there also.
They have everything.
And there's plenty of parking around downtown, so don't forget.
And come on down because you got some fun in Atlantic. You come on Friday, you're going to spend the whole day there.
And walk down the street and see Dr. Doodle.
Before Dr. Doodles goes out.
National Donut Day on Friday.
On Friday.
We have at the gallery a new ride. I told Dan I was going to say this.
I think it's a chariot.
It's a chariot. You come here. It's a converted cart, like a carnival when you're on.
From the roller coaster seat from the 40s.
It's like a cart, one of those cart seats when you went on a roller coaster. We have one here. He bought one. I don't know where he got it.
Ferris wheel or something.
And we're converted so that you can come to the gallery and you could take actually a stroll. Somebody's going to push you around to see the gallery.
We're going to get like Ben-Hur all oiled up.
With a cup of coffee or a glass of wine. Depends on what you want.
Instagram that stuff, right?
That's it.
Thank you for joining us, everyone. Have a wonderful Wednesday. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Be kind to each other.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.